there. But would anyone like to recap what happened in the last Scrap Rats session
Oh,
way
Christ.
back when?
Was that the one where we were attacked by ghosts? No, I remember us controlling the Mandos.
Yeah, that was the Space Ghost episode. I guess we could start with there too. Or let's just start with we're on Anaj. We're at the mining colony. The adults were doing one thing and the kids went off into town.
That
And
they
I
did.
sort of
This is
remember what
going
happened.
backwards.
This is going way back.
I
So
know. It's been a while.
this initially started. Anaj started with what happened? Alira running away because Halo wanted to take the puzzle box and shot at her. So she ran off. Herc chased her down. Then eventually they managed to make their way back, right?
Yes.
So we made our way back, and then we went.
You had the puzzle box thing.
I still had the
in
puzzle box
streets.
still, and we met Matarai, and Alira didn't really tell anybody about it. Then the next time we played the kids, Monkey wanted to go gambling, so we went and found the gambling den, and Herc punched a Gundark, and we won an obscene amount of money that was only a fraction of what we probably should have earned.
Yeah.
Yes. Which I guess raises the question: why do they have an obscene amount of money?
We
also no one escalated that. That's why I remember. No one escalated the issue.
Yeah. So then it led to us going to the club to ask for a Togruta Twister to find Jack Y. Jack Y. Anyway, we found him. We had a fight in the bar, and then underneath the bar there was an old Imperial base where we found a bunch of E11 blaster rifles, some laminate armor, a code cylinder of some sort, 2 pieces of flimsoplast from the bunker, and Alira with trauma because some dude's head got blown off, like literally right next to her.
Yes. Of course. Yes, the paper cutter, or the head cutter at this point. And then there was a shopping session on Bespin afterwards.
Yes, then there was the shopping session where more trauma happened because Vera took the kids to a back alley where apparently that's where you buy clothes on Bespin. We couldn't go to a normal place. We had to go to a back alley in a creepy warehouse where we talked to a hologram.
Spider person.
Oh yeah,
yes, the Harch.
By a certain certain Harch.
Yeah.
And he just happens to have everything you need.
Yeah, it was
suspicious.
Yes,
you insert credits and then it comes down a chute.
And initially we were going to get a discount if Vera agreed to owe a favor to, I'm assuming it was the Harchfather or something. I'm assuming we had a crossover in there. And eventually, I think she eventually turned that down, and we paid full price for all the stuff.
Something like that.
Because the players are like, damn it, no favors. No
favors. No.
Favors don't do favors.
The other part I remember for the adult size was that apparently I named a chef named Starvo.
Yes, there is. I saw it when I was scrolling through. There was indeed somebody named Starvo
who sells food, because that's great naming right there.
Good branding. What are you talking about?
Good branding. Yeah, good Alderaanian food.
Oh.
Then after that, it was an adult section
where there were space ghosts.
Space ghosts. That's the real important thing. Traumatizing space ghosts. And I played myself because I thought someone else had a higher force rating.
And what were we doing there?
You're supposed to just investigate the outpost, and bad things happened there.
Right, we were supposed to investigate the outpost, and space ghosts showed up. We killed the space ghosts
somehow.
And did we fix the the station?
You force. I want to use force in air quotes. Forced yourself onto the station to see what was going on, performed some medical care, and I think you try to get some more information about what was the cause of the disaster. And then when you went back to Emma Ib, the Solston contractor, she's like, "Oh, it's this stupid Shistamanen. Probably did some illegal experiment."
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we
She
were
was kind of
we were the
what was going
patsies.
on.
Or wait, we were the free security detail that came in to investigate and made everything better for
Exactly.
like a percentage.
Yeah, she was a little cagey on exactly what the research was going on, but assured that it was perfectly, while it was dangerous, it was perfectly ethical.
And
Oh, yeah, it's ethical.
for some reason, I remember Vera like intimidating / like encouraging some like
Dodger fan? The
maybe
security guard?
it was somebody that went with them to went with her to the because she went to the command room or the server room or
Yeah,
something and just like hung out and got a whole bunch of like information from a
security manager.
from
Yeah,
her
the
s-
Shadja fan,
yeah.
whose name I forgot, but I do remember as a Shadja fan and was very happy because all Shadja fan are happy apparently. Yeah, then the adults officially got a bounty hunting license, which gives them nice perks. There's a drawback where if called for aid, they're forced to aid the New Republic Defense Force, but apart from that, it's a pretty nice deal.
Oh my god, that's really put the speaker up. What the fuck? Who? Sorry.
Yeah.
Discord decided to.
User interface, am I right?
I'll just say that it is not traditional button for enabling speakerphone. Sorry, continue.
Sounds good. And so somewhere in that conversation, Vera Glass was telling us like, "Hey, come back." Even though he told you for a while, like, stay out of Mandalore, and he's like, "Come back. We need to talk about that bounty you gave us."
Yeah,
The poor Imperial officer.
the Imperial officer that we kicked in the groin a bunch of times, and Arin and Vera were supposed to have a bonding session over torturing him, but that got shot to hell because you pulled out creepy drugs that are supposed to be illegal and are definitely associated with the people she doesn't like.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, you did that.
The PCs are the good guys.
Hmm.
So, anywho,
Franz, are we the baddies?
we the baddies.
Actually,
So
I think I'm the absinthe of this group. Oh no.
means you're my favorite.
What does this mean? Should I be concerned?
So let me draw. I'm going to draw a yellow line of your probable path based on the previous conversation of what's the safest way to get up to. Boop, boop.
Oh, Nox, for context, Absinthos is Shred's character in the other in the Almir campaign, and he has been dabbling with forces associated with the enemy.
So he's a Satanist.
Aaron is, well, I guess a little bit. The
A little bit of a
this
Satan.
party.
All right, so this pinkish line is basically the path you're going to take up. Because really, the two main paths either is go through Denon, which is corporate territory, or to not go through there. And it's probably safer if you have more stops on the way to bounce up. The only thing that's going to matter too much is just it's taking fuel. So I need to bring down the 74 to 60 on this page. Let's configure. Let's go to all players and let's activate going to Isco Haven. We get some nice, definitely Oral Knots music because all bars need to have Oral Knots music. We can just figure out. Oh, also roll Destiny. That would be good.
Hey.
So as you get to Gargon, Gargon's definitely a different planet than most of the ones you've been to before. You've mostly been to places with like nature and cities. Gargon's basically a rock that has some mining equipment and a small mining town attached to it. You're basically attending or landing at one of the major spaceports in the world. 74, 60. See, update this is multitasking. If you need more information, there's more information under the AU faction lore. I will just pop it up for everyone's reference. Let me, as I'm multitasking, going to Isco Haven. So, as you land, what most people know for is that Gargon is where you find Phobium, and the Public Engineering Corporation needs Phobium. They are trying to maximize Phobium extraction at several locations for their new fleet modernization project. As far as clans go, you're mostly going to be familiar with Clan Gedik. They're more of a mining-oriented clan with some urban warfare aspects. They are against Clan Ren being dominant. They'd rather have an independent Mandalore. But they're more than happy to trade with credits. From Rygar tells you, Blackstar is obviously the better clan, but they are much less numerous than Clan Gedik. So Veriglass is just telling you, hey, meet me at Isco Haven, which is a bar nearby the airport. It's a nice looking bar. You got some doors over here from going in from the street. There's some patrons over here. You got a little Twi'lek dancer on the stage. Plenty of good food. There's even one called the Beskad, which is basically just a hunk of meat on 2 stale pieces of bread. And apparently that's the most popular sandwich on the menu. Otherwise, you get your basic stuff. You can find like noodles, octopus, porridge, whatever Mandalorians really eat.
Noodles, octopus, and porridge. The 3 staple foods of Mandalore.
So everyone can also recover their strain threshold and recover 14 wounds. So basically, if you have any wounds or strain, you basically have it recovered. Quarantine, light and dark. This is good. So yeah, Varenglass is basically at the bar. We'll do some adult stuff first before we transition to the kids. Kids will be the focus of this session. Veriglass will look over to everyone's like, oh good, you're finally here. You wouldn't believe the ruckus that body you gave to us caused. People are certainly more amplified by seeing an Imperial body. And a live one at that. I just generally asked it toward the group.
Is this to the Mandos? I'm assuming to the Mandos.
To the Mandos, yeah. We'll get to the kids in a moment.
Gun! Imperial scum deserve nothing less.
Share your sentiment.
At least we deliver to you alive and not on mice.
Well, given the reaction that happened, it might be easier if he was dead. But now they're the council is more interested. Sorry, the conclave is more interested in talking to you, considering you have the skill to bring him in alive. Anyways, Vieira, you remember the conclave. They're a very contentious group.
Yes, I'm very well aware of the conclave, Father.
Glass looks over to Gungo, Arin, and Umaroth. I don't think the rest of you have ever seen a conclave meeting in action.
Out of character, would I have seen a conclave meeting? Did Daddy Veriglass take us to those as a kid?
I'm sure Daddy Veriglass brought you to a conclave meeting at least once.
Gun! Hey. I'm your kid too, damn it.
Sorry, Gungo. I forgot about that one time. Oh, that's... Sorry. The last time I remember bringing at least Vera to a conclave meeting, the representative of Clan Varad had his arm severed off by Rusa.
Probably one of the
You
most
and-
memorable ones there were, then, Father.
Well, he's still on the Conclave, somehow. His clan keeps electing him.
Out of character, how do we feel about Ursa?
Veriglass would at least try to promote the impression that she is trying her best to be a wise leader for all Mandalorians, both warriors and non-warriors.
So she's trying to be a politician and not a Mandalorian. Got it.
Yes, and which that is why she is particularly hated by those who oppose her.
I don't know, man. She did rip that dude's arm off.
She did cut it off with the Darksaber, yes. That was a rough Veriglass, back in person. Yeah, that was a stunning council meeting. Thankfully, no one's tried to claim the Darksaber or position since. Hopefully it stays that way. And here they'll be asking many questions about the circumstances of the situation. As you are looking in through that, you do see you see this Rhodian kind of come in, kind of looks around for like orders, and as he's turning over to Veriglass, his eyeballs stop for a second, then he continues. Can I get your order?
Is he talking to all of us?
Yeah, he's basically gonna stop by. Can I get your order?
Gone.
Nothing for me.
Nectar.
You should have came in the other day, but I legally cannot sell you that. If I do, I'll lose my job.
Gone?
Did you not see all the health recalls on it?
Gone?
It tells the people literally say they have voices talking in their heads, telling them to rejoin something.
Body language relaxes. Oh, that's fine then.
What's the insight check again?
It depends. Give me a little more description, I'll tell you. It's probably willpower based.
I am a trained medical professional.
Tell me why you're having an insight check, and I'll guide you to the right skill.
Okay. Killick Nectar has been something that Gungo here has been drinking excessively. Aron's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Anything about being... She's trying to see if there actually is any merit to this recall.
I will save you doing the check. If you may recall from a previous session in Ariadu, they had a similar PSA going from the newsstand about, like, don't drink Killick Nectar. It has medical harm. People have voices in their head.
Do I remember who, like, what body said that?
Yeah, it would have been like the New Republic Ministry of Health.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's not good.
No one's been hurt yet. They're just
I'm
taking
sure
as a
it'll be
precautionary
fine.
measure.
I'm sure it'll be fine. That's by and away not the most messed up thing about me.
Any drink for you, ma'am?
Just get me a nice blaster.
Coming right up. Gives you a nice blaster. This one's on the house.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that. Nods or thanks.
Rygar remains unusually quiet since landing. And as you guys are getting drinks, let's go back to the children. What are the children doing up here? Are you guys playing a card game? I just noticed.
You know what? Let's just say that Monkey's trying to coerce the others into it.
Monkey, how do we play this again?
Goal 21. Not go over. Face card worth 10. Go over, you lose. Have lower hand, you lose.
Oh, well, I have 2 of these with an A on it. Is that good?
A worth 1 or 11 could be worth 2. If they're listing off all the 4 possible values.
Oh. Okay. Hey, B, what do you have?
Just 11.
Okay. Halo?
I'm not at the table. I'm just standing around. There's no chair.
Oh, here, you sit on table. He offers his chair.
Okay. I guess deal me something.
Deals out the cards.
Lyra leans in. What are we supposed to be doing here? This is a really weird place.
Old Mando, say something about bounty.
I will hear that slowing down. And as that's going on, and as the Mandos are having a drink, the air in the room stops as this one tall Mandalorian woman, who has her helmet on, despite what this art is showing, enters Isco Haven. So I need to find. Rygar immediately turns over and recognizes this individual. And this individual makes a quick gesture towards Rygar, and Rygar immediately steps up and out of the building.
So, superior or girlfriend?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Oh no.
You hear her say, "Veriglass, I thought I'd find you here with your family."
You see Vera's her hands go to her blaster hilt on her blaster grip.
Veriglass gestures his arms like, just like, don't pull the blaster, please.
Shred, is this the person we think it is?
Is this the person we think it is? No, it is not. At least,
Okay.
definitely not. Definitely not the person you think it is. Font. Yeah, so I was hoping we could make an agreement. You traitor. You really think you could sell us out like that to the New Republic? Yes, I know you want that cage for that bounty you just picked up. Or that crazed Dathomirian lady. Yes, your stupid droid wouldn't shut up about it as she's repairing your ship. Vera and Gungo, you would know this is Sadie, the protocol droid that you guys have been flying around with when you were younger.
Vera turns and kind of subvocally, Father, why hadn't you gotten rid of her yet? You know she was too talkative.
Look, she knows the ship better than I do at this point. Besides, she hasn't even left the ship. And I'll just tell you this, Veriglass. No. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm sure you can find another way to keep your prisoner safe until you bring it to wherever it is. See Veriglass thinking about it.
What's this all about, Father?
The last bounty I picked up was a dangerous Dathomirian witch. And I need a certain type of Mandalorian designed cage to prevent her from being active with her force abilities in the force. And while it might be easier just to ice her, she may not survive that process, and I need her alive. And I know one clan, she looks over back to Font, that does have a cage. Well, if you want it, you'll have to come and fight for it.
What sort of medical conditions does she have an issue with? Pipes up the resident medical expert.
What, were you too scared to fight, Veriglass? What, you think the armors just gave you the ability to modify chain codes just because they were nice? Because of all the foundlings you want to take in? So you can bolster the clan with a false claim? One that will certainly lead us to doom, just like that other fire redhead before. What was her name? Kind of looks up around. Bo-Katan. You obviously can tell Veriglass is getting a little more flustered underneath all this.
What does this matter to you? You've got a cage for a, Dathomirian witch? What does it matter? What is it so important to you that you would threaten my father with it? Certainly, if you'd like to die, I will kill you in the streets right now.
Veriglass, just is interceding on your part, Vera. Vera, Mandalorians killing Mandalorians generally weakens the whole. Even if we do not see eye to eye, she is much more of a Mandalorian than the free Mandalorians.
You hear Vera curse subvocally. Are you going to talk with her father, or do you need me to negotiate? Where's your legendary skills of diplomacy?
Veriglass looks at you, then looks back to Font. Fine. A trial of possession for the cage. Good. And if I win, I will need all, points to you, then points toward the direction of the children, of your help for the next day.
Out of character. Trial of possession. Is that written in the lore?
I just wrote it in, yes. Essentially, they are bidding... Zerd probably knows, because I literally just stole it from Battletech, but basically they're fighting over a piece of... They're basically fighting over a piece of property, and they're bidding, like, if you win, I get this, if I win, I get this.
Was it Bachal? Yeah,
almost
Bachal.
Bachal. Side tangent. You dare refuse my Bachal? God, that cartoon was terrible. Anyways, you see Veriglass starting typing something on his wrist involving his chain code. And you see Vontae doing something similar. Essentially agreeing to a challenge. And you hear Font say, melee only on the stage. Veriglass agrees to it, and you see both of them getting up and onto the stage. It's a fairly narrow area. And now it suddenly becomes very clear that Font, much like Rygar, also carries some great swords on her. But unlike Rygar, who carries one and then a rifle, she carries two Zweihander type blades.
Gun. Now that's just impractical.
Most of the people on the stage are starting to they're gonna start to leave. They see where this is going. They don't want to be close enough to it. The other patrons are looking up and staring at it for a bit, and then looking back, because apparently this is normal for them. How about the kid? So we have a good idea what the Mandos are thinking. Looking at this as the Mandalorian trial. What about the kids? They don't know their card game.
Everybody's still making a card tower.
Yeah, that's right. You're making a card tower. All right. So
Lyra's kind of started looking up. She's felt a little like weird tingling in her leku, and it's kind of like, oh, guys, there's something happening on the up on the stage. There's the old man, the old guy that the Mandos know.
Verglas.
Yeah, him. What's going on?
Fight to
Yo-
death.
Yo, has this guy got a knife fighting against someone with 2 large swords? Is he stupid?
Possibly.
I don't know. None of the adults really carry big. Well, Mr. Rygaard has a sword, but none of the other ones really do. I just figured their armor was too strong. I could deal with those kind of weapons.
So as you're looking and discussing it, it's much like a samurai duel. They're just measuring, sizing each other up. To make a fight scene, long story short, they eventually draw, and they're mostly just swinging air at each other, just trying to dodge each other's blows for a good 5 or 7 seconds. Eventually, they get to a locked standstill where Font basically more or less body slams over Verglas and lands on top of them. And you see Vaunt almost have the swords like a pincer maneuver. Better described as she looks like she's winning, and then Verglas kind of pokes her belly with a knife. And Font looks down at him and says, "So, looks like I win. Are you sure you're not willing to renegotiate?" Fine. You win. As Vaunt gets off of him, and you see Verglas typing in something onto his pad, and looks over to the Mandos, and then looks on over to the kids. Don't worry. I'm sure you lot are more than capable for it. We're just short-staffed right now. Verglas, like his image, he's kind of got his hands crossed over. A little cold to the whole thing. And maybe I'll think about the cage. Maybe. Just know that I beat you in combat, Verglas. Don't you forget that. Mira,
Yeah,
I am sure you have many comments on this. Gunko perhaps too.
Vera kind of, as this whole thing is, Font kind of separates and starts leaving the stage. Vera steps forward, climbs up, and reaches down a hand to Verglas. You're getting old and you're getting slow in your old age, Father.
You're right, Vera.
Or perhaps
Need
I
to
should
spend less
say,
time in the field.
you let her win, didn't you?
You don't hear a response from Verglas on that one. She's leaving it ambiguous.
Fine. What does she want us to do?
I'll tell you what to do in a minute. She's just surveying the kids for a moment. Yes, they'll very much help with Ramses and his thing. All right. It's fairly simple. I'll brief you on the way over, but the short version is that we have a pirate incursion. And I want these pirates gone. In fact, they stole some phobium from us recently. If they're willing to steal that, they're willing for bigger and braver things.
What clan is she again? Did she say?
Clan... her armor matches Rygar's from Clan Blackstar. And Veriglass did make a subtle implication that it is Clan Blackstar that has this. Veriglass's implication is that since Blackstar is not really like a conclave formally recognized clan, but still Mandalorian, you don't know too many clans that match the description aside from Blackstar.
So you need our help in protecting your own space. You admitting your weakness.
Or looks around.
Since when does a
Or that.
Mandalorian need someone else's help to protect them?
Vera, as you hear Veriglass. Mandalorians are supposed to help each other. No, what I told you, Mandalorians strong together.
Fine. If you can't be asked to protect your own space, I suppose we can assist. But those are our foundlings. They're not yours.
As you as that turns in, you see Rygar come on back and goes up to Font, and Font makes some hands gestures and signals and looks over to the kids and gestures to the kids like, come on, got some friends to show you.
Friend?
Yeah, friends, you'll love them.
Gambling friend?
Well, I know one's a gambler.
Oh. Jumps off the table.
Well, I guess.
Are you sure, Mr. Rygar? I thought you were all our friends.
Yeah, well, there are more friends coming up I want to show you to. You know, the people I grew up with.
Vera kind of glances around. Okay. Herc, are you coming?
What? Okay.
And she kind of like hooks her arm under Herc's, kind of standing close and hugging his arm as she follows Rygar.
Halo also files and then kind of move on together over to this speeder down the street.
Before we leave the building,
Mhm.
Gungo's just witnessed his untouchable, invincible dad lose to some chick. And he,
Some
simply
chick
ordered
who's
a hard drink.
some chick who's bigger and taller than her. Let's make that clear. Or bigger and taller than him.
Well,
Vera
but still, like,
Vera is doing her best to like stand like eye to eye with this woman, but I'm assuming she's like 6 foot something. She's got a couple inches on her.
Like 6'7", 6'8", and built.
Is she worth her weight in sapphires?
Okay, so Vera's still standing on the stage and looking at her eye to eye.
Yes, that would be a good description. She
So-
is massive.
Yeah, Vera's got her arms crossed and is meeting her gaze.
In meeting her graze. Yeah, she's had her helmet on the entire time, but
Yeah,
You're
so is
meeting the
Vera.
helmet
Vera's
gaze.
never actually had her helmet off tonight, so.
all right. So Gungo, you saw your dad get beat in battle,
yeah.
and you want to offer her a drink.
No, not offer her. He wants to buy a hard drink for himself and bury himself in it.
Okay.
He's going through an existential crisis
So-
watching his dad lose. Gun.
Yes, I will give you the hardest thing I have. You see him mix some kind of concoction. and it's just this solid blue liquid, and just slides it over to you.
Done. Thank you. All right, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, he kind of looks nervously towards Veriglass again as Veriglass is kind of walking up and down and looking up to Font. Oh, don't worry, I'll explain the details very shortly. I just need you to follow me. These pirates aren't necessarily your average pirate, and if the rest of Blackstar were here, I wouldn't need your help. As that sort of trails off. That conversation trails off for the scrap manuals to discuss another time. But we will go over to Blackstar Hideout as I will copy over all the characters. Boop. 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 So it's always like dark on Gargon. There's always like this huge cloud cover flying around. So as they're speeding off to the dirty mining streets of Gargon, we got Rygar. He's kind of just bringing you and driving you through this. It's like a van essentially. Which the more I speak about it, the more weird it sounds.
Yeah. Child luring
I will
devices.
stop. I will stop speaking on that. Anyways, to a more or less a nondescript building, with some markings, Rygar eventually stops the Aero 23 speeder, and it's like, all right, we're here. All right, get on out. As you see, 3 wonderful Mandalorians step out of this corner. And the first one you definitely see is a Mandalorian named Beskad. He is a big chonker of a guy. He's massive, he is joyous, he's got a energy in his step that, he's the big, loving, caring dad of everyone. He's definitely got dad energy in his youth. The next one that you see is a bit more he's got some things in his step, but he's more of a relaxed coming through the relaxed energy working through, and with a different helmet is Bez. And you see some kind of like technical gear falling off of him. He's got wires and other electro gizmos falling all around him. And then behind him, you see someone with a fairly large rifle and some, scanner goggles and other optical tech. His name is Ramses. And you obviously see, since dad energy is always the best energy, you see best guy coming in. Oh ho ho! What do we got here, Rygar? Are those kids? More foundlings? Yes, more foundlings. Bescan is going to. Who is anyone going to accept a hug? Like, is anyone giving the body language that they'll accept a hug?
B would probably
No.
fiddle up to Herc and behind Herc.
Alira is still hugging Herc's arm.
Bescan will approach the group and then kneel on one knee and be like, "Oh, who wants a hug?"
A hug?
Oh yeah, a
I'm
hug.
good. No.
We still have our bosses.
Yeah.
Alira kind of looks up at Rygar, kind of with like a questioning, like, "Is this okay?"
Yeah, Rygar is like, yeah, he's fine. Come on, he's good with kids. He's good with foundlings.
Okay. I and she kind of steps away from her. I'd like a hug.
As Beskad comes in and picks you down, grabs you, brings you up with a big bear hug. It's like, "Oh, what's your name?" Swings you around.
Big funny boom.
I'm I'm a Lyra. Oh, wow, you're really big.
Whoop. Whoop, as he's starting to lose his balance, and he puts you back on the ground, and as he's losing his balance, he's starting to flip around, and he falls onto the ground, and then farts.
Um. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Halo kind of chuckles a little. Don't mind him. He's just a goofball, as you hear Bez say.
Me could be convinced to accept head scratch.
Oh, heads. You see Beskad come up, and he's like, back pain. Give me a minute. Actually, maybe you come over here for this one. Even though he's on the floor, he's still reaching his hand over and gives head scratches to Monkey. Scratch, 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 scratch. Head scratches. You hear Ramsey say, "Ah, classic." Anywho, Rygar, did you say anything else involving these foundlings? Yeah, she said something about the aqueducts. As Rygar is kind of looking over to the kids, looking back to Beskad, Bez, and Ramses. Kind of locks helmets with Ramses. You get a sense that Ramses and Rygar have some sort of history. Rygar looks back at the kids again. See him kind of. You can see him, touch his sword a bit. His two-handed sword.
Mr. Rygar, what's going on? Oh,
Sorry, there's something I need to tend to. As Rygar just starts running off into the base. Don't worry, you're in good care in our hands. Ramses also makes a nod towards him as he's running in.
It was more like a brisk walk and not a, yeah, I finally got rid of the little shit.
Yeah, it was more like...
It's like, there's something important, but he's not talking about it.
Yes.
Mr. Hug Guy? What was your name?
Beskad! Like, sword. He's not particularly bright.
Yeah, I don't really understand. But, you guys are all friends with Mr. Rygar?
Yeah, we've known him for a while. Heck, I was the one who taught him how to fly shuttles. You hear Ramsey say.
Okay,
Yeah, we all know and trust Rygar. As you hear Bez interject. Yeah, we all know and trust him. He's a good man. And by virtue, you must assume that all of you are good people as well.
Where did he go? Is he gonna be okay?
I'm sure he'll be fine. It's, we're going on an adventure. Yeah, we're going on an adventure?
Adventure.
Yes, he just needs some alone time. The clan leader has made particular ask of him. As you hear Ramsey say, which he believes is best done alone.
So, are you going to watch us while he's gone?
That's what we've been tasked to. It probably would help to know everyone's name. I'm Ramses.
Me Monkey.
That one's Bez. Really smart guy. You see him as you see Bez fiddling with some kind of data pad. And you know him as Beskad. But he goes by a name. Papa, Big Wolf. Lovable man.
Has he ever actually had kids of his own, or is he just friendly?
I'm just friendly as he finally stands himself back up. Just a big old friendly guy. Yes, we haven't forgot about your community outreach. You spent all your time at Isco Haven eating sandwiches.
Wait, they had sandwiches there?
Yeah, they had sandwiches there. They even got one named after me.
Oh,
The best cat.
You sure they name after you and not Sword?
Who names a sandwich after a sword?
Me can think of 3.
What kind of sandwiches do you eat? Are they spicy?
What spicy?
Anyways, as Ramsey kind of goes and continue. So we have a monkey, we have the Twi'lek, Alira, I think was your name.
Yeah. My name's Alira. And this is Herc. He's my best friend.
Mm.
And that's B. Points to B. And she's Halo. Points to Halo.
Halo.
We've been
She's either the nicest person or a devil child. Hey!
Little bit A, little bit B.
Well,
She knows how to
anywho.
make things blow up.
Oh, a perfect angel then! Yes, that may prove handy. Anyways, we'll just explore some caves and that should be what we need to do.
What about?
Do any of you need food?
Well, Herc is always hungry. What about our other Mandalorians? Miss Aaron and Miss Vera and Mr.
Well,
Gungo.
I'm sure Font knows what to do, but that is not our concern. I trust in Font's leadership, and I'm sure she'll take care of them well. Yeah.
So, what are we going to be doing while our Vera and her dad are doing stuff? Are you just watching us, or?
Well, you're foundlings, right? I think Rygar said they found you on the streets of Coruscant.
That's what Mr. Rygar calls us. Yeah.
Well, technically inside of a ship, trying to get away from Coruscant, but that's a whole nother story.
Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to hear the story. Lock in the tunnels. Here, come in. We'll take a seat. Get you some water, get you some food. Make sure you're well rested before our adventure.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
No, you see Ramsey starting to lead a thing, and then
Sorry.
they're politely inviting you inside their house, and you're like, "This is a terrible house," even though you saw Rygar go into the house.
Stranger danger, good.
Mr. Best Cat?
Yeah? You hear the enthusiasm.
Could I ride on your shoulders?
Of course you can ride on my shoulders. And he kind of bends on down and kind of leans in over so you can get onto his shoulder to ride on.
And see kind of Alira get a little sheepish and look back at Herc. I hope you don't mind, Herc.
I don't mind.
Oh, okay. He's just so tall. I've been always curious to see what it's like to be tall. And she kind of scampers up onto his shoulders.
Here's on the shoulder as he's slowly lifting you up to make sure you're safely on there. He's like, "Whoa! Yeah! How's it feel being tall?"
For the first time in quite well, quite a few weeks, Alira is smiling. It's oh, wow. You can see a lot farther when you're up here.
Yeah, Alira, you can see. Okay, honestly, it's pretty sad, but Gargon's not really a pretty planet. It's like a Soviet Union mining town. It's like cool industrial building, identical industrial building, brutalist architecture housing,
In Soviet
another brutalist
Gargon.
architecture
Oh,
apartment.
building has a flower planted. No, that's actually not a flower.
Hey, look, that thing's got a chimney. It's spewing smoke.
In Soviet Gargon, everyone is similar. Everyone lives in same house, same apartment, goes to same job.
That one have portrait of glorious leader.
And then you finally see it's like finally not a building. It's black jagged rock. It's probably actually more interesting than the buildings. Or in the smoke coming out of it.
To Alira, it's actually quite interesting because she's never seen anything natural outside of the couple like planets they've been to. So every time she sees something not made of metal, so she's just kind of chatting away with Beskad and having a very shallow and fluffy conversation about the different things she sees, stones and such like that.
Best guy will point out and be like, "Oh yeah, that's the so and so house, or that's the so and so building." I remember one time. Oh, it's a load. Oh, that's the Load Corp barracks. Oh, I remember one time I had a friend over there. You know, I was giving him some help, and well, he threw up. After I gave him a sandwich. Meat was spoiled. Who would have thought? You really need to stop giving people sandwiches, says Ramses.
Me understand spoiled meat. No good. Eat lot of spoiled meat.
Hey, all meat's edible as long as you got a stomach strong enough for it.
All meat
As he
edible
pats his stomach.
once.
I like you, monkey.
So he's a living, breathing, walking, talking resilience check. Got it.
Yes. Resilience, the character.
Nash, the Mandalorian.
Unless Nash got like 5 ranks of resilience, I'm not sure.
He's getting
Yes.
there.
He's got
getting there.
hefty Brazilian.
Have we ever used side tangent? Have we ever used resilience in Floofies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I ate the pizza.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah, it is Nash the
Great Dragon
Mandalorian.
Pizza.
That's right. It was spicy.
One int brute happy guy. Even Russian. I mean, yeah. Hello, are you my brother?
Brother from. I hear the sound of my brother from another mother.
Brother from another armorer. Even wields big sword like me. This is wonderful.
Brother, I thought I ate you in the womb.
As you're walking inside the base, it's very utilitarian. There's no frills. It's plenty of metal. There's nothing really hung up. Everything here just screams practical. There is a lift here, but they're trying to navigate you around the lift and to get to this dining room for now. Take a seat. Just rest. Wait up. Bez needs to give you a quick diagnostic just to make sure. So you have the kids move over to a seat somewhere. You see Best Guy kind of looking over. There's some kind of cabinet over here that he's looking through. And then you see Ramses. He's starting to prepare some kind of food in the kitchen.
Mr. Ramsey, do you have any ice cream?
Kind of looks over to Beskad. Hey, you got any ice cream? Ice cream.
I put it on my last sandwich.
Ice cream. Yes. So she's looking through various little things that are definitely not freezers. I'm sure he'll find some in a moment. Just a little bit. You see Bez is taking a computer, the diagnostic over Heracles. Strong one. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, this one's good.
Is he using equipment similar to what Aaron usually uses?
Yes, like a medical scanner. He's basically just doing a quick medical scan. Boop, 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 boop. Looks good. Boop, 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 boop. Monkey, you can take your wounds to 0. You've had 14 days to rest on the ship before coming here. Same goes to you, B. If you have any wounds or strain, you basically 0 them out. So, as Ramses is preparing a nice sweet meal, it looks like he's making. Looks like he's got out some donuts out of the oven. And he kind of looks over to everyone and starts sharing the food. So, how did Rygar find you 5? He said something about a ship, but
Oh,
he didn't say too much.
well, there was a lot of fighting, and we were running, and there was fire, and there were people trying to shoot everybody, and it was really scary, and so we got on a ship after B blew up the people guarding the ship, and then we got on the ship, and then suddenly the ship was taking off, and then the Mandalorians were there, and then we were like a family. Right, guys?
Except for that one time that Auntie Aaron stabbed Perk.
Oh. That's right. You see your eyes narrow.
But other than that, yeah, we've been with them ever since.
What Alira mean is gang war on Coruscant.
Gang war. I've heard stories about that planet. The upper levels, very fancy. The middle levels, you can live a good life. The lower levels, though, nothing but scum and villainy down there.
Well, I don't know exactly what that would mean, but I think we were below whatever levels you just said.
I mean, this is like only the third or fourth place that I've been able to see the sky.
That low, huh?
There was a lot of trash and a lot of mean people. But
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. The freezer is like way over here, but Ramsey just starts moving donuts for everyone to have like a nice, strong calorie-rich meal. You're down that deep.
well, that's where Herc and I grew up. We met the other ones down there, but I don't know if that's where they're from. Halo says she keeps saying that she came from up above.
I came from another world. And I think more than think about it, I think my parents actually pushed me off down to that level of Coruscant.
I hid inside of a box when I was running away from some gang people that I kind of made mad at me. And when they opened the box, I was inside of, I guess, where Alira and Herc were living. The guy who ran the place wasn't really happy because apparently I had tossed a bunch of their food out to make room for me.
Oh, that's why there wasn't much food that week. Well, it's okay.
Yep, it all checks out. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Best guy, the ice cream's over here. Oh yeah! I knew that. Definitely. Let's see. Ice cream. Are ice cream sandwiches okay?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Guys,
those are great. Those are some of Herc and I's favorites.
I'll take some ice cream.
Ramses looks over and is like, don't give him too much, Beskad. You know what happened last time you had too many ice cream sandwiches? Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. Yeah, your armor smelled like shit for a week. As he takes some ice cream sandwiches, and then after that comment, he takes like 4 more, just to spite him. All right, he kind of has like an armful of ice cream sandwiches. Like, come and take them.
Yeah,
Kind of
Illyrio will
offers some to Herc first.
Illyrio will reach over
Thank
and
you.
grab one.
Monkey scampers in, takes a sandwich, scampers back.
And then Illyrio kind of looks at it and looks up and kind of like sheepishly offers it to Halo.
Oh, thank you. You should have some too. Looks like there's plenty of them.
Oh yeah.
He grabs a donut.
Yeah, Illyrio grabs another sandwich and a donut.
All right, so who here is eating a donut and who here is eating an ice cream sandwich?
Yes.
Is anyone eating
Mhm.
only one or the other?
I am only eating a donut.
Both.
He is only eating a donut. All others have eaten both
B
donut.
looks
I've
B
only
looks
got the
over
sandwich.
and she says, do you happen to have any calf?
Someone like, yeah. See, Rygar's rubbing off on you.
Yes,
Yeah, I
calf,
think we get some
please,
calf.
And all I think about.
We kind of opened up the really good stuff that he had from one of the places we shopped.
Guys, I don't know if it's smart that you guys have calf. The last time you had calf, everything was really crazy.
Shut up, we need it.
Hey! Illyrio kind of
Well,
pouts.
Well, it's only bad if the person preparing it screwed it up. Halo looks down and tries to ignore that comment. You see him working on some calf and some heated water and finally gets some ready. So, what else did Rygar tell you about being a foundling? As he passes out calf to everyone who wants it. Is there anyone who is not having calf?
Illyria is definitely not having calf.
Okay.
Well-
There is.
Auntie Aaron said something about how the inside of a house is where you go to fight the last stand or something, and that's why it's important to make sure you trust family. I wasn't really paying that much attention.
Mr. Rygar said it something like being a family.
Yeah, so it sounds like this Auntie Aaron seems to be a wise individual. But yes, and being a family is important. And family helps each other, as Bez interjects towards the back. In that comment about the house being the last place, it's exactly why Font has told us to bring you along. You see, there is a mercenary company called the Eilon Novagar that has set up and stolen some morphobium recently. Based on what I've observed, it looks like they want to launch an attack through the tunnels, directly to our house. We would rather catch them off guard first.
Is that where Mr. Rygar went? Is he going to go fight them?
Yes. He is going to meet us there shortly.
Us? Are we going to fight
Yes.
them?
Well, you're part of this family.
Oh.
That means working together. Don't worry, you'll see Rygar.
What about the others? Or is he going with them?
My understanding is the forces will be split to keep them off guard.
We don't usually go with them. They usually go and do their fighting, and they come back with wounds and burns, and we just try to stay out of their way, usually. Is it safe for us kids to be fighting?
Rygar speaks highly of all of you. Besides, we shouldn't be having any fighting. While the rest of them are going to do a frontal assault, we're just going to make sure they're not in any of the tunnels while that occurs. These people do not look like tunnel-dwelling folk.
Monkey have gun. Monkey can help. He opens his jacket.
Those are the piece! Well, assuming you're all well rested and caffeinated, we should get going.
All right. Herc, or do you guys need any other weapons?
Do you have any knives?
Yeah, Bez, can you take a look at the armory? See if you've got any extra knives?
Do you guys have any gloves?
Gloves too, Bez.
You feel the presence of a very angry-looking Weequay, cracking his knuckles, using his sap gloves.
They're kind of looking over on that, and then... Anywho, while they're looking at that... Yeah, from what Rygar tells me, Heracles, you are a weapon. I heard he told me that you took out a Gundark in a single punch.
I knocked it out, yeah.
Oh, knocked out a Gundark. This one. I like this one.
He also knocked Imperial
Please don't hug me.
Paper Shredder.
He fell into the paper shred himself.
Oh, he kind of backs off when he hears about the Paper Shire story. Oh. Bez comes back with it looks like some sort of glove and then some sort of knife. He kind of looks over. Did anyone else need a weapon? Halo kind of gestures to her blaster rifle slung from her
Sorry about
armor
that.
belt. Let's see, who wanted the gloves? No.
Oh, I did. Third raises a hand.
As you see, he sends out a pair of gloves to you. These are shock gloves. So just add shock gloves to your inventory. They basically look like a pair of gloves with some kind of electrical mechanism, a mechanism on the top, the back end of the glove. Yeah, make sure you put that on right. Don't shock yourself. You know, when you hit people with these, you'll be able to stun them real good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just make sure you don't stun yourself. Bez looks over to B. Well, we don't have any best guard knives, but I think this one will do.
Damn, I mean, okay.
As hold up. I need to still check something. Yeah. You see him give you a it looks like an older combat knife. So you get an M8 combat knife.
Okay.
With also an M8 combat knife with the superior customization on it.
Ooh. Okay, that's nice.
So make sure you add that in.
Will do.
Adding items, you go to the compendium on the side, and then you drag it in.
Drag and drop, just like Roll20's for. Yep.
I will make your life
like
easier,
a
Herc.
pendulum?
Yeah, so next to the music box on the right, there is a.
Oh,
It looks
okay,
like a
I remember
radio.
now.
Yeah.
For some reason I kept skipping over that tab every time I was going through them. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
you normally don't use it, but. So, yes. So, I will write in the item inventory Bez gives Heracles shot gloves, and gives B an M8 combat knife with superior attachment.
Uh, I'm not really much of a fighter, but do you maybe have something? I saw Miss Vera has like this thing on her wrist that makes like a little disc. It kind of protects her. Do you have anything like that? I,
She also
No.
has these like really, really nice guns that they're really small, but then they make a really big loud noise.
Those are gonna get blown up one of these days. I've seen when you put too much power in too small of a gun. Either you're underestimating its size or you're underestimating its danger. Yeah, I think I got something for that. Boop, 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 boop. Comes on back. Alira, he gives you an energy buckler.
hey.
It's kind of this whole thing. It mounts, unlike Vera's thing, which is more like a plasma shield on the side. This buckler basically takes up your entire forearm for like the casing portion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Oh, that seems bigger. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Best we can do on short notice. Anywho, you hear Ramsey's kind of leaning in, and then kind of looks back. All right, we got to get going right now. Come on.
Damn, I was gonna ask for a pistol grip.
He'll give you a pistol grip, sure. That shouldn't be an issue. That's a pretty quick, easy one. He'll give you a
Hand
pistol
small,
grip. And...
Could use smaller grip. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, attachments are snap on, snap off. So this wouldn't take that long. You probably could do it while you're walking with their technical know-how.
All right. Cool. Energy buckler.
Yeah, Bez gives. And monkey. As you kind of walk down the elevator and you kind of get into this little cavern system, you'll eventually get to this portion of a cavern. It's really dark and murky. There's barely any lights that are mounted on the wall. Have you ever been inside a mine where you just have a little bit of light just to say like, hey, it's not completely dark. It's just like 90% dark.
Oh my.
You're getting the right vibe. As they're walking through, they're always like, watch your six, Pescad, stay behind. Watch your flank. You're looking up, and then eventually you get to this sort of opening to the cavern. There's kind of a little slope down here. It goes up to this northern part of the river. You see this southern part of the river down here. And then there's a bridge going up and across. You see Ramses stop at this section. Kind of gives a his hand up with the fist locked in like a halt signal. All right, Rygar already said he's gone that way as he gestures over here. So he's got that covered. He said something about bringing a bandolier.
A cosmic laugh echoes out.
All right, we could split up in two ways. Some of us can go south, some of us can go north. All right, I think I'm seeing something south, and there shouldn't be anything north. So, Pescad, you got the kids? Yeah, I think I could take care of them. Good. Bez and I go south. The 6 of you will go north. We'll meet back here in 4 hours. Sounds good? Oh, come on, it'll be great. It'll be a grand old time. The only thing I see up there is more cave. Come on, don't you love this cave?
It's
Got this
kind
little
of
jiggle.
dark.
I have no idea what a cave is.
A lyric.
Sorry. Continue, Alira.
Alira kind of like walks up to like the edge of the water here. Is it a drop, or can she actually touch the water?
No, it's pretty shallow. The art belies the art lies.
But she can
You
approach
can
the
touch
water.
Yeah, you can approach water. It's not a risk of falling down.
Yeah, she kind of squats down and kind of runs her hands through the water.
Cold, but
We didn't.
is this the first time you touched water? Like a
Probably.
river?
Yeah. We might have seen some water on the resort planet, but yeah.
Oh yeah, and you might have seen the coast on Anaj, but it was all orange anyways.
Very far
so...
away. Yeah, everything was sandy there. Yeah, she's just like in awe, like, I this is water? I thought it only comes in bottles.
Well, maybe if you grew up on a city world, but no. This here's natural beauty of Gargon.
No,
It's a
no flesh-eating bacteria.
no. Or at least I don't think in this part there's flesh-eating bacteria.
No face-eating monsters?
Look, Rygar really needs to tell you to stop watching those kind of holovids.
Not
No.
holovid.
Oh no, they weren't holovids. That actually happened to us. Like I said, we were below the level that you were thinking of.
Me once see man fall into sorry. Me once see Trandoshan fall into septic tank on Coruscant. Nothing left but bone.
Damn, and I thought it was brutal here. Anywho, come on, we got a section of cave to discover. As he kind of waddles in. The river is about, for him it's torso height. So for the kids, it's probably going up towards like the middle chest or the upper chest. You'll still be above it. The river's current is very mild. So it's more like walking through like a pond than it is a true river. Does anyone need a hand?
Monkey would like to jump onto Alira's back.
Oh, monkey. Monkey, can go. Can you go right on Herc? You're really heavy.
Or May Monkey ride on Herc.
Oh go. Uncheck someone's talking. Okay, pickle. Yes. He's gonna hold out arm.
Oh god, this is the only deep part. As you see him, as he gets towards the center, it's actually more like a giant sandbar in the middle, and the water pretty much goes to his knees, and for you guys, maybe the torso. See, it's perfectly fine. I don't think there's even a fish in here, so yeah, no flesh-eating monsters, no whatever weird stuff goes on in Coruscant. Pure natural beauty.
Monkey cautiously dips the tip of his tail in.
A little cold.
No burning. Jumps in.
Alira at this point is, wading up to it, and she's kind of like running her hands through the water, and there's this look of wonderment and glee as she's kind of like just playing with the water. She's never had anything like this before.
Hook looks back and sees B still on the shore.
Yeah, B is like looking
Come
down.
on, B. The water's fine.
B,
See, it's actually liquid. It's actually pretty warm.
It's really nice. B, come on.
She's looking at her reflection some more and then looking out at everyone else.
You see
Ah,
Alira like rushes up and grabs your hand. Come on, and just starts pulling you in.
All right.
just for shits and giggles, can we see how much I'm able to resist before she
Yes.
actually
Can we have you both make a pure athletics check? No difficulty. It's a straight athletics check.
Yeah, there's
I failed.
You failed. She could fail too. I've seen these dice do weird things.
Don't worry, Lyra. I got this.
Oh no.
Yeah, Alira is. You easily resist Alira's.
Alira's like still
pushing.
pulling, like, come on, it's really nice.
So basically, I'm distracted by Alira and I don't see Herc.
Herc, what do you do?
I'm gonna pick her up over my head and just toss her over into the lake river.
Okay.
Can I have you make a hard athletics check?
Sure. What is that?
Be purple, sorry.
I failed.
How do you fail this? What are these
Double
dice?
failure.
Well, let's say that my defense is only 1.
No, that's fine. No, I was saying the additional difficulty of lifting you up was the extra purple dice. So, all right, Heracles. I guess a B first. Would you have noticed Heracles trying to grab you?
I think she would have been focused on Alira. That tunnel vision.
All right, Heracles. So you try to grab B. However, it's a swing and a miss. You thought you were grabbing B, but you're a little less coordinated than you thought you were.
There's a little bit of slime on the rock I fall. It's
Oh,
like
no.
So, you have some advantage.
Big giant splash of water hits her.
Absolutely. That thing is a great use of 3 advantage. So yeah, as you slip and fall in, it's B, you are soaked in water.
See, come on, B, it's fun. We gotta follow Mr. Bestcat.
She is a much lighter shade of pink.
Yes. Yes, she is.
This is probably the first water bath she's had in forever.
I forgot how dirty we all are.
Hey, Monkey's
Yes.
clean. He submitted to that bath. He
That
enjoyed it.
bath happened like 3 months ago.
That's a fair point, actually.
So you splash.
You are soaked in water. Yep.
I don't like it.
Alira grabs, takes your hand again, and just kind of, not as forcefully now, just kind of keeps like, come on, it's okay. It's really nice.
You see Beskad looking up. It even gets warmer up there. Natural geothermal springs. You'll feel great. Say, when was the last time you guys took a bath?
Uh, well, there was a lady who tried to have us take a bath back on that one world with the weird snake doctor lady.
Oh yeah, the hospital, says Halo.
But we didn't really let her.
I enjoyed bath.
I rode on a robot.
Come on, kids.
Okay, wait for me.
We'll go exploring. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll even see some hot springs.
What are
Walk-
hot springs?
It's a spring of water, and it's warm. It actually feels really good. Slosh, 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 sloshes. Guy in huge metal armor is wading through water.
Oh boy. Yep, she's going along with she's basically being led along by Alira at this point.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk up through 10, 15 minutes up this path, the water eventually does get warmer, more like a lukewarm color. And I am going to need. Let's see. Who was foolish enough to have calf and donuts and an ice cream bar?
An ice cream bar and donuts, but not calf. Fuck calf.
Yep. Fuck calf.
I had half in an ice cream bar.
I don't.
All right.
Was Halo the only one who had everything?
I think Halo's the poor soul who had everything. All right, we're gonna have to make a resilience check. Where is resilience? Why do I
Alira
have a
laughs
rank in this?
internally.
Excellent. As you're going up the river, you see some bubbles appear behind Halo.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. She's in front of no, she's kind of off center from everyone, so
Yeah, you just see some bubbling going on. Halo.
Halo's got gas.
You're like, yes.
Is that hot spring? Geother. He's reaching for the word.
Geothermal hot springs?
Yes, that.
Monkey, what is your vigilance skill?
Uh, 2 green.
This will be good. Yes. Definitely geothermal hot springs.
Oh,
As you see more bubbling appear behind her.
monkey could use bath. Dives into the water.
You dive into the water and you realize, wait, where did the bubbles come from? I don't see any bubbles.
Not warm. Smelly. Oh, Halo!
Let's see. Quick refresher. So I think Alira had
Ice
donut
cream and a donut.
Ice cream and donut. Okay. And no calf.
No calf.
All right. Herc had ice cream
And a
donut. Yes, no? Okay, so
yes, he had
Herc
ice cream
had
and
donut.
donut. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
B, you had donut calf?
yep.
Donut calf. And then Monkey, you had
Ice cream calf.
ice cream calf. Okay. That'll be good to know in the future. All right, as you're going up through this cavern and you're wading in through here for like 20, 30 minutes, you see Beskad kind of come in every now and then, like, I haven't found anything. Yeah, us neither. These caverns are extensive. Yeah, they're pretty big. It's kind of warm up here. There's geothermal hot springs up here, right? Beskad, did you look at the map beforehand? Yes. Then you would know there are no geothermal hot springs up there. Yeah, of course I knew that. Wait, then kind of looks around. There's a clearing kind of like this where there's just a simple little exit over here and something looks odd. It looks unusually not earthen-like up here.
Perception check.
Yes. Everyone can give me a perception check if they wish. The difficulty is going to be 3 purple. And as you're doing that, I am going to be using the restroom.
Ice water.
Ah,
Aha!
Hot
Many
spring.
threats. Many threats. Handle it.
my 5 cunning finally did something.
Meanwhile, Herc's over here. Look, I succeed.
The walking blasphemy against God that is Noko. I mean Herc. Oh wait, what is the line?
Blasphemy against God.
No, wait, I was mashing together a quote that was hilarious. The casual blasphemy against God that is the orangutan.
Hold up. Hold up.
What is a god to someone aware of God's power?
Casual blasphemy against God that is the orangutan. The same casual blasphemy orangutan showed to God.
You give your players room to do whatever they want, including be silly. They will almost often choose to express themselves. If you try to enforce a serious tone, it just makes the gags funnier, and your players will treat you with the same casual blasphemy orangutan show to God.
All right, Illyria, Heracles, you definitely notice, all 3 of you, B, Illyria, Heracles, you definitely notice there's some kind of, it looks like matting. It definitely does. It's like a square, and it definitely doesn't match up with the rest of the shore. As far as threat goes, both of you are kind of spooked and surprised by it.
Oh,
So,
Mr. Bestcad, there's something over here.
So what does my 3 success get?
your 3 says also gets to see it, and with 2 advantage, tell me a little bit more about this pad. It probably looks like it opens up. Somewhere.
Halo? There's
Huh?
something that looks machine-y over there. Can you tell me what it is? Tell us what it is. Get close to you.
Yeah, you can get closer. You can basically get on top of it. There's nothing else going on. It just looks like a hatch. B, that's a hatch. I think.
Yeah,
Upon closer inspection, it looks really obvious it's a hatch.
but there's something supposed to come up like a turret. Ooh.
Ooh, roll initiative. No,
Fuck.
no. This is it. This is one of those things like, damn, that would have been a great idea. I should have thought of that. But alas, it is not. Oh, that's funny looking. Hey, he kind of comes in. Yeah, there's a thing here, Bascad. You know, you can use words. Well, I'm not fancy like you, Bez, and your thingamajig and your linguistics. 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 I'm pretty sure I know how to pronounce it. Goosticks. Anyways, there's like a square here. And I can open it up. Well, Bascad, see if you can open up and see what's inside. Remember, like you were taught from Font, protect the kids. If it has to come to it. Oh, you know I'd die for the kids. As he's kind of looking, kind of leveraging, trying to get his finger underneath this hatch. You can see he should do more stretches. His arms aren't supposed to contort like this. Come on. So he lifts open a hatch. You see a ladder going down. Well, come on, kiddos. Let's go exploring.
Oh no.
But me not finished bath.
Oh, don't worry. You didn't even bring soap. You'll be fine. Even with soap. Soap's overrated. You know, if you don't use soap long enough, you actually start smelling good. Or at least that's what I tell myself.
You see Alira kind of wade out of the water and just kind of starts like shaking more or less like a dog, kind of just flicking water off of her leku and like wiping it off and just kind of that was really nice.
Yeah, the water's warm up here.
Halo is now even more wet.
Monkey does
Halo
a
is
dog
miffed
shake.
at being wet.
Monkey also does a dog shake, and it's all over the fur, and it's all in the coat.
Oh,
Well,
Monkey!
It's a pretty steep ladder down there. Well, all right, I guess I'll go down first. As long as you follow right after me as he starts climbing down the ladder. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, you might estimate it's like 2-3 stories.
Snake eater.
Oh boy.
All right. I hope I did the lighting. I should have tested the lighting this afternoon. But I didn't because I am a smart individual. Do you see?
We see everything.
Okay, that's fine.
Stream
wait,
client
maybe not
only
anything.
Stream client sees just that room there. So
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you were just outside the walls. So,
Okay.
all right. As you climb on down and you see this room, you see there's another ladder, but the ladder leads to nowhere. It leads to the ceiling, and there's nothing above the ceiling. Oh. Beep. I think I found something down here. It's not a it's man-made. Well, what, did you find the pirate base? Oh no. But I'll let you know once I get further. Right, be careful. Alright, kids, kinda looks left, looks right. Where did we go?
well, what are we looking for?
Uh Anything?
Are we looking for Mr. Rygar? Is he down here?
I think we're just looking around to see what's down here. This is not supposed to be here.
Alira like gets up close and kind of like looks up at him. Is this a secret base? Are we like spies or something?
Best guy looks back at Alira. Yeah, we're like spies. You know, we're just supposed to look around and then bug out things get too dangerous.
Okay, and you see Alira grab both of her Leku. Can I use like seek just to like pick a direction?
Sure. Roll me a seek power check.
All right. Roll force power. Just one, just the force dice.
Yeah, just the force dice.
Yep, that tracks.
So here's the question: are you going to use those dark side pips?
You see Alira grabbing onto her Leku, and the rest of you have gotten used to seeing this because she's done it multiple times, many times. And some of you may be rolling your eyes at her, and she just grabs them. You see her squinting, and her eyebrows are furrowing, and she just kind of, I don't know what's here. My Leku don't seem to tell me anything. Herc, which way should we go? So, no, I'm not using them.
Down.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now this may be challenging because I think I made the walls really narrow, so I don't know. Okay, you can move through the walls. Good enough.
Yeah.
All right. So you get down through this corner, and you see it splits left and right. On the left is a door that's locked, and on the right, there seems to be some kind of chamber.
Something's locked, you say?
A locked door, yes.
Ooh, I would like to check for traps. Wait, wrong game. Damn it.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, we should do a dirty as me, and I realized, no, that's SWRPG, not here. It's like the bath.
Yep. B, Halo, Monkey, are you guys coming?
Yeah, coming.
Me bring up rear branches his gun.
Yeah, Alira actively stays between Herc and Halo.
Halo's going to bring her rifle to her hands just to be cautious.
Sure.
Door's locked that way. This is whoa. Kind of looks at this chamber. It's got like a fire in it. It's got 2 lamps on the wall. Man, I wish Bez was here. Yeah, it'll be fine.
So, do we go up or through the door?
Mr. Beskar, there's a door over here.
Yeah, is it open?
And she tries it. Does it open?
It's locked.
Disagree.
Shut up.
What
All right.
wants, Alira gets.
All right, I will lock all the doors then. Thank you for I knew I was forgetting something in the session prep.
Sorry.
All right. No, it's good. It's good to know. The door is locked.
It seems it's stuck.
Can I see?
Yes.
Sure.
It's a door.
No, you know what I mean.
The bane
to say
of
that.
all adventuring parties.
He's gonna look at the
Doors.
door. Is there
Yes.
a lock on it? That's okay.
Yes, there is a lock on it.
Can I try using the knife I have to perform ledger demand on this thing?
Yes, you're basically lockpicking with a knife.
On second thought,
No,
Mr. Beskar, do you have anything that would be good for fiddling with small mechanism locks and stuff?
Okay. Don't tell anyone else this, but when I was doing that part of the trial of adoption, I just shot the lock. Okay, I know they're supposed to tell you, yeah, you're supposed to do the lock picky thing. Kind of gestures like trying to use like his blade as like
Well,
a
that's my
pick.
difficulty.
For using the knife, or
I mean,
for
Each of us has a multi-tool.
you have a
that would-
multi-tool.
I do?
Do you have a multi-tool?
Can
What
a
do you
Destiny-
have?
Can a
Yes, you-
Destiny point say I have a multi-tool?
Yes, a Destiny point can say you have a multi-tool.
I have a multi-tool.
Sounds good.
Alternatively, you have a bobby pin and you're no hair.
Also be a great Destiny point.
Finally a use for this thing. So yeah, she runs her hands
Mhm.
through her hair to go find not a file. Yeah, basically a bobby pin. But it's just
Mhm.
like it splits into two things, and so you're just gonna use it to Skyrim lockpick this thing, or at least try to.
Sounds good. Definitely a skullduggery check. Give me 2 purple. Actually, 2 purple and 2 black. And the black is on the basis that it's a little bit not like a normal lock you're with.
Okay.
This is like something that's designated to have a very specific weird kind of key.
8
Okay.
success.
As I'm looking at a completely different page, like what's behind the wall?
Well.
Wow! 8 success and 2 threat. Okay.
Most successes I've seen on 5 dice before.
The door springs open so quickly, it bounces off the wall and hits her in the face,
No.
I was
Well.
taking 1 embarrassment damage.
embarrassing.
I got it. Bing.
Oh yeah. This is like you're like a pro at this. Like lock. These amateurs think I could use a lock to stop me.
Mother trucker, I've been sitting on this since day one with this character.
I am the classic thief rogue.
Classic thief. Yes. As you open it with such vigor that it kind of slant. So the door is supposed to open inside, and it slams against the wall, creating a loud noise.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was. Oh, you got it, B. Good job.
Thanks.
You look inside, and there's plenty of weapons down here.
Ooh.
Not these specific weapons, but there's plenty of weapons on this table.
So I would like to investigate what they might be.
Right, me. You got some blaster rifles. You got some pistols. There's one that's really weird. It looks like a bullpup of sorts. Kind of looks like a slug thrower. Kind of looks really weird for a slug thrower, considering he has some kind of like toxic containers on top of it. It's like some weird slug thrower chem sprayer hybrid thing.
It's a flamethrower.
You can't exactly tell because it looks like the charges are more or less drained, but
Okay.
it looks more like it's built like a rifle. You would figure that you would figure that if it was a flamethrower, it would have more of a secondary containment unit to carry the liquid.
Halo.
Yeah?
You want to make another bomb?
Oh, no, she doesn't.
I agree with Alira. I think that's a bad idea. And what the heck? So many guns, and Zata actually picks up this canister in the middle. Toxic gas grenade?
Best guy,
Yeah, yes.
we found guns.
Oh my good. That's a lot of guns.
Come on.
That's a lot of guns.
Herc, there's stuff in here. Monkey.
Oh. Oh.
There's so many guns.
Jump onto the table, start sizing up. Anything good?
There's this weird. So there's some gas grenades of
Besides the war crime slug thrower.
unknown gas, war crime slug thrower. Let's see. You gotta. There's another one that looks kind of interesting. As Biscott picks it up and says, "Huh, never thought I'd see these in person." Picks up, looks like a blaster rifle, but there seems to be some warnings about electrical discharge on it.
What that?
Arc thrower. Shoots lightning. Like, real lightning.
What lightning?
Oh,
My favorite weapon from the original Battlefield or Battlefront 2. Dark Troopers with the arc throwers. They were so good. They're so good.
well, does it work?
Dang, unless you can find a battery in this place for it.
Halo, you could make those, right? That's better than making a bomb.
Yeah, she kind of looks around, looks up to another ladder going to the ceiling. Looks around. I'm not seeing any cathodes or diodes for it. Sorry, cathodes or anodes for it.
Oh, can't you just use pieces from these? Points to like the plethora of guns.
Plethora of blasters. She takes a look at it and she's like, no. What the hell is this? She picks up the war crime slug thrower.
I like to think that there's a proper name for it, but that's what it is now.
The
No
war.
matter
It's
what we
not-
find it to be.
As I look up to see if there's the encumbrance threshold. Hold on. She scrounges around and looks around. He's like, oh, here we go. Someone left their backpack in the locker. Okay. Let's see if I could take this thing. She picks up the war crime gun. I think I can disassemble this. You see her field stripping it, just like the Mandos taught her. Let's see if I can break this down to this backpack. And she more or less breaks it down. No, most of these are missing their charge capacitors. I'm not sure I can really make a battery for that thing anytime soon. But I'm sure we can if we pick it up. Oh no, that was a pretty loud clang we got. We probably should get going.
Monkey starts shoving as many small guns as he can into his jacket.
Sounds good. I'm sure you can find innumerable blaster pistols you can put in.
Let me just check my encumbrance threshold.
Yeah, check your cousin's threshold. I'm sure you can find enough blaster pistols to put stuff in.
I'm at 4 out of 7.
So you probably store 3 blaster pistols. I think they're 1 each.
What's is there like a shiny larger blaster? Or not like a gunnery weapon, but like a ranged heavy thing. Something that's
The
valuable.
arc thrower definitely
Can I
is.
make like a I don't know, streetwise check or something to see what looks valuable?
Yes. Give me a 1 red, 2 purple streetwise check. And since it is a bit darker in here, I'm going to add 1 setback die due to lighting conditions.
So 1 red, 2 purple, 1 black.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so you're trying to look for something that's valuable, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to pick up 1 arc caster that's down here.
Oh, there are multiples?
We'll say there's 2, yes. And let's see what else is good in here. Yes, you're also going to pick up a DL56 Tonto as well.
Okay, Artcaster. I'm
And,
assuming that's in the compendium.
I'm going to add it to the compendium shortly, but I can give you the items later.
Okay.
So you have a Tonto, which is in the compendium.
Oh, EDW.
Yeah. Space MP7. B.
Yes.
There's this door. It's also locked.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, B, you can do it. I believe in you, just like last time. Inspiring rhetoric.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an inspiring rhetoric check.
Yep. Let's send that to chat and send that to chat. So 2 purple. Leadership, not charm. Leadership. I'm still good at that.
Hey.
So you gain a boost on all skill checks for 3 rounds.
Oh wow.
I have
Everyone
3.
gets a boost check.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Give me a what was the difficulty I gave you earlier? 2 purple? Yeah.
Yes.
Give me another 2 purple and a black due to lighting conditions.
2 purple. Where did I just put?
For skullduggery.
You know, just for the heck of it, I'm going to do intense focus as well.
Sounds good. Take the strain.
So 2 purple, 1 black.
Yep. You're gonna absolutely annihilate this door. Or you're gonna make its lock effectively worthless. Also, is this door open or closed?
I think we all walked in. I don't think anyone closed it behind us.
Okay, sounds good.
Uh-oh. Okay, so upgraded once, a boost, and 2 purple, 1 black.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you successfully opened this door. You have some advantage and a triumph.
Huh. Does it look like there's any electrical, like a terminal in here? In this room?
A terminal, like a lot of wiring goes to a terminal in here.
Like computer, workstation, point of entry.
There appears to be some kind of computer here. Yes, it does not appear to be tied to the locking system.
Well, I opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
For my triumph, can I say that a computer turns on and it has access to... Oh, what would it have? It's like a computer turns on and it's hooked into the network. Like someone
Sounds good.
lock their computer.
Yep, no one knows cybersecurity these days. So, yes, this computer turns back on as you open it. You fiddle with a wire of some sorts, and you hear the sound of.
Oops.
And this lights up. Wow, I didn't realize there's a computer in here that actually worked.
I'm not sure how that happened.
Let's close the doors for now. These were closed when they came in. Herc, can you close that door?
Sure.
All right.
Sure, close it.
Which one of you is good with computers?
He looks over at Halo.
Yes, I'm sure I'm the computer genius here. Let's take a look.
Well, it certainly isn't me.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh my goodness. Well, whoever's in charge of this base clearly does not know cybersecurity. They left their terminal unlocked. This is... Okay, well, they're not stupid enough to have the entire base access on one network. However, this is... Huh. Okay. It's just a map. Navigation, there's some sort of... up in the direction by the door. If you keep going, there's some kind of like loading bay. And then up at that, there's just random storage everywhere. Then up and over, there's eventually some kind of command terminal up there. And then just more storage everywhere. And ventilation as far as the eye can see as she looks up and notices there's a lot of ventilation tubes up here.
Then a what?
Ventilation.
Where
You know.
air go?
Yeah, sometimes we
Yes.
used to crawl around in them back on Coruscant. They were kind of dirty, but it was a good place to
I
hide.
fell through one.
We lived there for 6 months.
Oh.
Run out of
Heard-
territory by aggressive Coruscant rat.
I heard people die in air vents. Is that true?
There were some skeletons sometimes, yeah. There was one, I named him Charlie. He kind of just hung out there a lot. He never moved. Oh, that makes sense. He was dead. Oh, yeah. But Charlie was in the air vents. Charlie
Wait,
was my
Charlie
friend
was
when my
dead?
sister left me.
Charlie.
Me know people that become Charlies.
Well, it's okay. People died. It's normal.
Halo is very concerned that you said that.
My parents are dead. It happens to people. Lots of people died at Coruscant.
Best guy's now also looking at Alira, just dumbfounded that the young innocent child's like, people are dead, it's fine.
Uncle Hat died.
Killed.
Oh, Master Dorn. Yeah. That was sad.
Alira's seen some shit.
Yeah, Herc, how much encumbrance capacity do you have?
Too much.
Let me check. I don't have a backpack, so it's not gonna be
Yeah.
too much.
No backpack, but
I have an encumbrance of. I do not see them. Oh wait, there it is. Encumbrance of 11.
okay. I think you're 2 out of 11 currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Are shotguns really like 0 encumbrance? Wow. Amazing. All right. So yeah, how much of the guns are you taking from Monkey? Are you carrying any of them, or are you just not carrying them? Or are you only carrying some?
If Monkey didn't ask, he's not gonna help.
Well, I mean, the implication is that I just like start handing like, Herc, take, can buy many ice cream sandwich.
Okay. He's gonna carry as much as he can.
Okay, so you're carrying
His
8
language.
8 encumbrance of blasters. Okay. Just note that down in the chat that you're taking 8 encumbrance worth of blasters.
We used to know a guy in Coruscant buy these for pennies on dollar. Wait, that's not credits.
Pennies,
Or
dollars?
Credits on
I think
credit.
he got scammed.
Anywho, well, I'll just download this. As you see, Halo got this custom toolkit, and it has a little bit of a data pad on it. The only thing down here is just ventilation shaft info and a basic map, and I think that's all we're going to get, so... Alright, let's get moving.
Okay.
Alright, we got a split here. We've got... Halo, where'd you say we need to go? Where we're trying to find? You said, let's go find their, command center. Oh, we just need to take the north path up here. All right.
Monkey kind of struggles to like waddle over to B with one more weapon than he can carry, and just like pokes it at her.
What's the weapon?
It's obviously the war crimes slug thrower.
Halo's already taken the war crime slug thrower.
Of course, Halo
And
took
feel-
the war
and
crimes slug
She's
thrower.
field stripped it, so she can carry it.
Let's say we at least took the other Arcast rather between Heracles and B, but Monkey's got another
the
nondescript
thing
weapon.
is, without a backpack, I am sitting at full 7 out of 7 encumbered with the lockpicking set, because apparently lockpicking sets are 1 encumbrance.
What?
There are a couple things in the compendium that you're like, what? Like the palm
know-
stunner that just sits on your palm. That's 1 encumbrance.
Monkey's
it's
just gonna be
bulk, too.
over-encumbered. Monkey will just be over encumbered. It's fine.
Okay.
He can always drop the gun. He's got like slung over his shoulder.
Actually, hold on. She does not have this pistol anymore. So I actually have 2 encumbrance.
Problem solved.
The Artcaster is 4 encumbrance for what it's worth.
Well, shit.
It's okay.
It's basically
Monkey
rifle
will-
sized.
Monkey will take this burden.
Okay.
So I have
Best God's got to have some encumbrance space. Give it to him.
He is fully loaded.
Lame. Best God.
we can't use the NPC as a pack.
Wait, no,
in
hold on. You
Skyrim.
said someone left behind their backpack.
Halo already took that and is using it basically for the war crime gun.
Hey, another Destiny point. We find load-bearing gear for everyone. This is the armory, right?
This is the armory.
Backpacks and load-bearing gear for everyone.
I will say you find 2 load-bearing gears for a Destiny point.
Oh,
Take it. That's 6
Oh, yeah.
encumbrance.
I will take
Right,
another 6 encumbrance worth of guns, please. B, put this on.
Please make sure you let me know what the running total of the encumbrance of the guns are. And then with the Artcaster, just make sure you count that as separate, saying 2 Artcasters and X encumbrance of guns.
So I got the PDW. How much does this weigh?
I think it's 1 or 2.
Encumbrance, 2. So, how much is a load-bearing gear?
I think it brings up 3. It's basically just stuff you put on your chest.
Okay. So that gives me
It's in the gear compendium.
Oh wait, so with the if the Artcaster is 4,
Yep.
yeah, so that brings me with the loading bearing gear 2 encumbrance threshold.
Yeah.
Just those 2.
I have 3 spare.
So
Which means
Herc's
I'd
got-
have 5 spare because I don't have the pistol that's in my inventory.
Okay, so Herc's got 8, B's got 5. I've got the PD or for B. Goddamn, I probably should have specified that.
Right. Alright, so it looks like B and Monkey are having the load bearing gear, is that correct?
Yes.
And
Sounds
just for
good. B is
measure, I'm
getting
gonna
5
over-encumber
of the
myself.
encumbrance, or 5 of just random blasters, and Monkey has the. Alright. Super.
And just for good measure, I'm going to over-encumber myself with an extra weapon.
Okay, how much are you over encumbrance by?
I forget what are the penalties. Like, how do they?
It's a pretty severe stacking setback die for every point over encumbrance.
Oh, yikes. If it's just 1 setback die for 1 point over, can I grab like a blaster pistol?
Just double check. How much is your brawn rating?
2.
So yeah, carrying
You're fine.
over. Yeah, carrying over threshold is. Yeah.
All right. This guy kind of walks in, up and over, and just slowly goes up the corridor, waiting for the kids to come back.
Alira just kind of stays right next to Herc, following Herc wherever he goes.
All right. This guy's going up slow and steady and just feels stressed. Can I give everyone to give me a hard cool check? With 1 setback die.
Hardest 3?
Hard is 3, yes. 3 purple, 1 black, cool check.
And everybody gets a boost die.
And everyone gets a boost die. It's tight and narrow, and for such a large place, there should be more stuff going on.
The one person who should succeed because of stats doesn't.
You got triumph.
I know, but just silly.
That's fine. So yes, all right. Monkeys failed. Alira's failed. Halo failed. So you're all taking 5 strain from the stress of it's too quiet. It's just too quiet.
5 strain?
5 strain, yes.
All
It's
right.
unnervingly quiet for you.
I'm gonna play that off. That like the weapons I have, like shoulder strapped and all that, are just like banging into the walls and like causing a lot of noise, and Monkey's getting self-conscious.
Best guy's like, shh.
Oh, sorry, too much gun.
Yeah, Monkey, for the extra threat, you are going to suffer an additional point of strain.
Oh no.
B, you succeeded. You have 2 threat. You're kind of lagging behind the others as you're taking it slow and cautious. Even behind Monkey.
1 threat with the boost. But yeah.
Yes. 1 threat, yeah, you're just falling behind. I think that'd be fair.
The person who picks the locks is on the back of the train. Woohoo!
Woo! Alright. Heracles, you got...
Halo, you could have rolled with a boost. You could have succeeded.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to succeed with a boost die.
Ah.
But I did get 2 advantage, so... it's all worth it. Alright, Heracles, you have a threat. You hear a rumbling in your stomach. You also take an extra.
Hungry.
You also take away a strain. Alright, Alira. You have 4 advantage and triumph.
Can the triumph be... Basically, can I dump most or all of that into getting some sort of sense of something in a direction from my Leku, force related or something of that sort? She's kind of spooked, but she's feeling it also kind of goes into she's feeling something else going on.
Yes. Whew. You definitely feel like you're hearing sounds on the metal ground, but you swear you're hearing something in the ventilation system. And you just feel that there's something hiding from you here, all around you. And you're not sure what it is. You also definitely get the sense that you should be moving up in this direction. Or up where Best God's going. But you
Yeah.
just can't help but shake the feeling that something's watching you. As for Halo, she's got 2 advantages. She's noticing there's some shaking in the ventilation system. And for the Triumph, she has a really bad feeling about it.
Illyria hugs Herc's like arm really tight. Herc, I,
Yeah.
I think something's watching us. Maybe in the ventilation or something. But I think we need to stay close to Mr. Beskan.
Here, let me check. Herc's gonna take the. I'm gonna guess he has like a rifle, but he's gonna just start poking at the vent with the rifle. Not using the rifle, just poking at it.
Poking at it, poke. The ventilation just moves a little. I mean, it's just an air vent. It's pretty light, all things considered. And Besgad looks back, it's like, what are you doing?
There's, I think something's watching us, Mr. Bescad. Maybe in the vents. I just have a feeling my leg will kind of tingle when they tell me things.
Yeah, I got the same bad feeling too. There's like something watching us.
You have Leko?
No, just a sense.
Oh, okay.
Something bad's gonna happen to Besgad. I just feel it.
The GM is talking about himself.
The meta is
We have a
real.
bad feeling about this.
I don't have a force power that will help him. Oh well.
As everyone walks up more and more, eventually, as you get through to towards the end of this hallway, it's getting pretty dark up here. Like earlier back where you're at the arms locker, there was stuff there, and there was at least some lighting. Up here, it's like, hey, it's worse than the caves. There's just darkness in here. But you definitely heard something fiddling up and through the ventilation system. And then in front of you, let's see, Herc can see it. Can Monkey see it? Yes, everyone sees some kind of. It's about the size of a dog, and it's hovering at the end of the hallway, and it makes sort of a slithering, hissing sound in front of everyone.
I think that's it. Herc.
What?
Dad. She's like pointing forward.
About the size of a dog. It's got a massive slicing tail, and it's got 2 slicing claws, and it's hovering with a set of vertical eyes looking.
Do the thing you did to the Gundar.
Oh yeah. And Herc tries to pull back his arm.
All right, yeah. Give me a combat check, because I think you're doing Far Strike, right?
Yep.
With
All
a
right.
boost.
With a boost, yes. Give me a. How many ranks does it have? One red. 1, 2. Let's see, 2, and 6 black.
1 red, 6 black.
Yep.
Okay, 1 red is 6 black. And 1 boost.
And a boost.
Yep, that was the last round.
Triumph Light, the advantage of 1 failure.
What the heck are those black dice?
Dice!
Setback dice. Just get. What?
Some people say setback dice are worthless, and then this happens.
You go 5 failures from setback dice, who have a 33% chance of rolling them.
Oh, unmatched fortune.
Oh, you want to spend a destiny point on Unmatched Fortune?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I forgot I had that for a second. All right.
Do you have the upgrade that lets you do allies with short range?
Yes.
All right.
Right.
Which dice are you changing?
We have a pin somewhere, don't we? Resources? I'm gonna guess resources.
I have it in Scrap Mandos or Scrap Rat's journal entries or useful tables. No, I don't have it. Why do I not have it in there?
I know it's pinned somewhere in Discord. Oh, there we go. Yep. It's in Scrap Mendos. Okay, so
I gotta upload that. It's gotta be a to-do for me.
Yep.
one advantage. But change that into wait, hold on. Can I change
So those,
wait, hold on. I can...
I think those single advantages can become triumphs, as
They
well
can.
as single successes.
Let me just see how many dice I can actually reroll. I forget how far I've gotten in that. Increase number 2. Can I send this to chat? Boom. That does not help me. Okay. Increase number 2. Oh, that means okay, so I can do it on 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I will change both those advantages into triumphs.
Okay.
And what else should I do? I'm gonna change that triumph into an advantage.
You can change the single success into a triumph, so you could have 4 triumphs.
I still need success. I failed the check.
But the
You're gonna get
the triumphs give you a success. So
yeah. So
if you add basically 3 triumphs to that check, he gets +2 success and +3 triumph, which gives him a net success, 1 success.
I could change the boost die into success advantage.
Nah, no need. Give him a billion triumphs.
Sure. So yeah, I'll change the 3 dice into triumphs.
Sounds good. So that is
4 triumphs.
It'll be 1 success, 1 advantage, 4 triumph.
Okay. All right, Hurt. So you slam this. How much damage do you do with this? Your thing doesn't have a damage thing, so you'll need to fix that.
It has 12 damage for the brass knuckles.
Okay.
13.
12 damage.
Wait, is it a far strike or is it?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's a far strike.
Far strike is just straight unarmed, I think.
Yep.
So you have a brawn of 6, I think.
It will be 11 damage.
Okay.
11.
So 11
plus 1
plus
per success, so
12.
12.
All right.
4 triumphs.
And you have 4 triumphs. What would you like to spend the triumphs on? Or the one you have 1 advantage.
Oh, can I use the trap to roll a crit?
Sure.
Okay,
1.
I'd like to roll a crit where I can hit again. I have precision strike improved.
All right. You still got 2 triumphs, but or
should
3 other
spend-
triumphs.
To commit casual blasphemy against God.
Let's see what the triumphs is. Since I hit the first time, it's a little bit easier to hit the second time. It's more disoriented.
Sounds good. Sounds like. Do you have the disorient quality or no? Or you just want it easier?
Well, since I'm using unarmed, I don't think I have disorient.
Okay. Actually, I think it's a part of it. The base unarmed qualities to have disorient, but. Anyhow, so I think
I think I have another thing to do.
All right, so you're going to be rolling another combat check. It sounds like. I assume you're going to suffer the 2 strain for it.
Yeah, I'll suffer 2 strain for it.
Okay. Yeah, roll me another combat check.
Difficulty.
Same difficulty, but you're going to get a boost die.
So 2 boost die.
2 boost die.
1
Yep.
boost die because I own my my inspiring rhetoric.
It's the same dice pool, so it's actually 2 boost die.
But the original boost came from. Oh yeah. Okay,
Yes,
yeah, you're
but
right. You're right.
The
Yeah.
crit says use the same dice pool.
You're right.
Hey, monkey, be prepared to use it again.
I don't think I can. Didn't need it.
Ooh, but you do need to use the dark side pip though. If you want to fire strike it.
You'll be fine.
And then those
Start
setback
using dark
dice
side
do the
using-
exact opposite and give him all blanks except one setback. Or except one failure.
Sure, I'll use the one dark side.
Okay. Sounds good. You'll take the 2 strain for it then?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's such an evil laugh.
Oh, don't worry. If the hologram ever appears back, Heracles is going to use his full force power to yeet it in this low orbit.
So as you do it, the first strike kind of knocks it off. The second strike hits it. It's staggering, but it's still there. You have advantage. It's still
I like a
alive.
crit.
All right. I assume you mean a critical rating of 1. So, are you gonna spend all the advantage to crit, or are you gonna
Yeah,
do
sure.
something? All right. Let's see if it rolls 50, or sorry, 40, because you're doing it once and you're sorry. 50.
But it's already got a crit on it.
So it's already got a crit on it. So. It is hamstrung, which means you lose a free maneuver. Well, that's unfortunate.
You
So as
just
Vesca, Heracles, you go first on this, and then Vesca tries to shoot, and this spook slithers away, up and over to the left. Oh, I never really was a great shot at this. I'm sure they know we're here now.
What was that?
I don't know.
Why do you say they know where we
creepy.
are?
Well, that certainly thing ain't normal. You don't have those on Coruscant, do they?
They have robots.
Less talking, more shooting. I don't know what it is up there, but
Are we in a turnover right now, or is this?
Not yet, because I'm going to spend 2 destiny points. As you see, B behind you,
oh shit.
there is some biomechanical. Looks like it's some kind of bug with a big green sack behind it.
Oh no, not a sack.
Not a sack. It is skittering and rushing towards you. As Beskad looks behind you, he is pushing you, Heracles, out of the way to try and rush and defend over to B.
Is that
is
a
this-
goddamn baneling?
No, it's not actually. But it might as well be a baneling, yes.
It's an orbling. Jeez, get it right.
It's an orbling.
It looks exactly like a baneling.
B, as you're seeing this, well, it's a little bit bigger than a dog, start waddling towards you and running towards you, what is your reaction to it?
Use the gun that I gave you.
Did we lose B? Was she eaten?
Zerd is muted, so
Eaten by the interwebs, B?
eaten by the interwebs.
B counts as a structure and took plus 10 damage. Actually, might be more like 100 damage.
Zerd.
I'm sorry, I just got ambushed by my fiance. What's going on?
What's going on? Behind you, you see
A
some kind
baneling.
of basically a baneling.
Yeah,
but they're
a
not
Many
baneling.
Baneling. Oh gosh, there's many of them now.
Why?
There's
No,
several
no,
banelings
no.
coming in.
No!
No.
Baneling rush!
No.
We can tech up
Oh
for
my
this.
god, it's plus 40 damage!
Best God's coming in, seeing what's going on, and B, what's your reaction when you see all these coming towards you?
Misdirect on the first one.
Quick, where's our marine ball?
It's a marine ball. You are the marine ball.
Oh no. Who's the medic?
Well, Aaron is currently. Stop it. Hell hath no fury. Thanks, Shred, by the way.
I can't respond to her while I'm running a session.
You had the rest of the week.
I tried to do it for my boss. I was also successful.
Anyways,
Mhm.
misdirect on the first one. Is my reaction. She wants to make herself not seen.
All right, can you give me a
It is
2 purple deception check combined with misdirect?
2. 1 second, I need to set it up. Wait, is there a way to roll it with? No, not easily. Okay. So it's 2 purple deception.
Yep.
Ooh,
Ooh, do you want to use the dark side pip?
fear. Yes.
Sounds good. As you use the force and try to make yourself hidden from them, you see as you're doing it, these discount banelings just pause just for a moment as you see Best God pew pew pew. Best God shoots one in the leg and seems to be damaging and leaking some kind of acid, and this acid seems to be corroding through the metal. Kids, get behind me!
I'm still in the splash zone.
You might be in this. He's telling you, get behind him. Monkey, what do? You got plenty of blasters.
I would like to.
If you keep the current encumbrance of what you have, you will be in the splash zone. If they come in.
If I keep the current encumbrance?
If you are over encumbrance, you will be in the splash zone.
I'm gonna chuck the smallest gun, the 1 encumbrance gun, as far this way as I can.
Sounds good. As you're all backing up to get behind Beskad, Beskad kind of gestures towards Heracles like, "Go! Get far away!"
Oh, okay.
These
Yeah, so whereabouts are we able to get to within the...
Oh, where Heracles is. Seems
The
reasonable.
most evil thing ever.
What?
Exercise bikes.
What? Those are... That's interesting. What is this tile set of?
That's a good question.
This is like
I just noticed the exercise bikes yesterday. All right, monkeys.
Bunker, gotta stay fit.
Gotta stay fit in the bunker.
Can I like poke my weapon between his legs and just like shoot at the first thing before running?
Sure you can. Give me a... Oh, jeez. Ooh.
Oh.
1 purple, 1 red, 4 black. 2 from
Right.
the side, 2 from light, 2 from moving target.
1 purple, 2 red, 4 black.
1 purple, 1 red.
1 purple, 1 red, 4 black.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a boost die from that thing earlier?
No, it's over.
No, that's expired. As you're trying to shoot through Beskad's legs.
God damn it.
Oh, I know how this is going to play out.
Unless,
So as you're...
unless unmatched fortune.
Do you want to expend Unmatched Fortune on this?
That depends. Or is the next session going to be in the same?
We are going to finish tonight.
Okay, then if with your guys', we have 4. With your guys' permission,
You have 3, not 4.
dark side points.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bringing Destiny
Or,
points, yeah.
Yep, Destiny points. You guys cool with that?
It's your ability.
Well, yeah, but communal.
Do it.
There's plenty of Destiny points.
All right, so I guess we'll start with the. I gotta bring up the thing again. I'm gonna turn the 1 advantage. Oh wait, no. That can't get double success. Actually, no, you can, depending on which one it is. But
All right, you want to roll a D8 or D2?
Sure.
Yeah, if it's the first, it's the lower number. If it's the second, it's the second one.
Yes. All right, so
Okay.
I'm gonna turn that one advantage to 2 success.
Okay, so you have one success, 5 threat.
And then I'm gonna turn the. Really nice to have one yellow die in this. I'll turn the 2 blanks. But you can't turn a blank into advantage success.
You can turn it into double advantage though, so you can
That's true.
negate a bunch of your advantage or your threat. So you just basically get to 1 success, 1 threat.
I could also, you know what? I'll turn the double threat into a blank,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll turn one of the
Sweet.
blank. Yeah, I'll turn one of the blank green die into a success.
Okay, so you're at 3 threat, 3 success.
2 success.
3 threat, 3 success.
All right. As you're doing that, the first one of these blow ticks explodes, but not in your direction. It kind of showers this acid coating all over the wall and behind them. Pew, pew, pew. You're a good shot, monkey. Pew, pew. You're definitely doing a better job than Beskad is doing with the shooting. He's getting some shots off, but he's not nailing it like Rygar would. Not like you do.
Not like Gungo would. Not like Aaron would.
Not like Aaron would.
Pretty
Vera
much
would
everyone.
Vera would just delete them.
He's a decent shot. Beskad's a decent shot for Mandalorian, but he ain't cream of the crop on that.
Vera just uses delete setting.
Which one would you like to hit? Yes.
Yes. As you're doing that, monkey, you're shooting between his legs with a 3 threat. He is going to, as these are getting closer and closer, you kind of trip him up a little, and he throws one of his guns, and then he just yeets you over to Alira. And as that happens, you see these rumble on top of Beskan,
Oh,
and a violent green explosion.
boom, boom.
They
boom.
literally were banelings.
Yes.
He's so big he counted structure plus 40 damage.
There is no remain of Beskad. There is no remaining bloat ticks.
You get the camera zoom in on Alira's eyes as they go super wide, and her mouth opens in a scream.
So you remember how you had the donuts?
Oh.
All right, everyone. I need to give you all a 4 purple fear check. If you ate a donut, if you had calf, you're gonna add 2 setback die. If you had a donut, upgrade one of those purples to a red. If you had an ice cream bar, upgrade 2 of those.
What the
purples to
fuck?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Really?
You're going to shit yourself.
I'm going
Wait,
to
hold
hit
on.
yourself.
Haha.
Oh, my discipline's actually not bad.
What's this thing?
So, ice cream bar and calf would be 2 red. 2 red, 2 black.
Ice cream bar and calf would be 2 red, 2 purple, 2 black.
I thought you said upgrade 2 of those.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
Yes,
four-
because the
it's
base
four
typically is
purple.
4.
Oh, okay. I see. Yikes.
Okay, so for ice cream bar and donut, what's the difficulty?
Ice
Yikes!
cream bar and donut, it's going to be 3 red and a purple.
Holy shit.
Ah,
I think
yikes.
I was basically staring at the horrors or the exercise bikes.
You see the exercise bikes, you are not in a happy camp.
There's only one advantage.
Hey, no one's pooped themselves. That is good news.
Oh, that's what the threat. Okay.
That's what the
what
despair would have been.
despair
That would have been the spares. You literally soil your pants. No, but you do feel the stress. You just saw someone who's happy, giddy-go-lucky just get vaporized in front of you. How's everyone reacting?
Vaporized would have been if he was completely disintegrated. I think he's still a bubbling, corrosive mess of whatever color the inside of those bloat ticks are.
Green, a little bit of purple in there, depending how you look.
Are the walls like half disintegrating now and melting from the?
Yes, you could actually see now at this point the stone that's behind it.
Yeah, Heracles is gonna pick up a lyra and absolutely book it towards the exit.
Lyra at this point like was about to start screaming, and then she just like turns and buries her face in Herc's chest, and she's screaming, but it's muffled by his chest as he like dashes off with her.
Yeah, we're going down this way now.
Can I say with my 2 advantage, I know exactly what happened. I know that he sacrificed himself and saved me in the process, but I didn't actually see it happen because I was tumbling through the air and landed on the other side of people who were much taller than me. So I just have to live with the guilt. The 2 advantages, I didn't see any of it, but I know exactly what happened, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yes. As far as the threat, for every threat, for every 2, let's see, because Halo got 7. What did Alira roll? You rolled 3 failures. Yeah, you're basically the screaming that is adequate.
Mm-hmm.
Halo with the threat. You know what? I think it's 7th threat. She shits herself.
Seventh threat is a lot of threat.
It's a lot of threat. There's definitely brown pants now.
Good thing we can go through a geothermal spree.
See? Jaw dropped. She is sobbing, and no one's in control of the situation except for, I guess, monkeys in most control of the situation. Monkey what
took emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage!
Yeah, Happy Lunar New Year too.
You're the tiger.
So yes, you just saw a Mandalorian get absolutely disintegrated.
Even his Beskar armor?
His Beskar is absolutely melted.
Wow.
100%.
That's something else.
I mean, there's just at a certain point that Beskar's plot armor just don't work against that amount of splat.
It must have been a Baneling designed by Sabine Wren.
Damn you, Sabine! Why were you such a dick who made all these weapons to kill Mandalorians?
It's your own family.
You're the worst. All my family's the worst.
Can you imagine if every time, like, the Imperials were trying to get her to build something new, it was like, oh yes, this will help Mandalore.
Ah, yes.
Beskar disintegrating acid.
Just to add to the extra stress, you swear you see another one of these things coming at you. Slowly.
Yeah. Alira is just face buried in Herc and half screaming, Herc, you're running, so where are you taking us?
Yeah. We're going back towards the fucking ladder. We're out of here.
We're out of here.
All right, let's go.
Quick question. Does anybody have any sort of encumbrance?
So I had 5. Did you hand me a 2?
I handed you the 5's worth.
Oh,
I'm guessing
so,
Halo's
no.
at encumbrance, and Herc's definitely an encumbrance.
Alira
Halo, I think,
has
has 1 encumbrance.
Technically, Alira has like 4 encumbrance slots, 4 encumbrance to spare, but
you know, Monkey's just gonna pick up the extra gun and just yeet it at this thing, and then follow suit. Wait, where'd everyone go?
It slows down
What?
for a moment before it attempts to
wait.
continue going through.
Oh wait,
Where'd
where'd you
everyone
go?
go?
We left Monkey behind.
Oh, there we
Left
go.
Monkey behind.
I went to the wrong passage.
What are you doing? Run!
Run! All right, can I give everyone a 2 purple athletics check? Just to see how fast this is going.
I'm being carried.
You're being carried. You don't have to do it.
Yes.
Herc,
You
you're making a
upgrade.
3. Herc, you're making a 3 purple.
Yes. I
Play
believe in
for
her.
Lex.
Yes.
Athletics.
Yes.
Intense focus.
Did I just say I'm kicking the ground and I'm doing brawl?
No.
Can I say I'm kicking the ground and using brawl? What is this, One
Okay,
Punch
so-
Man?
Yeah.
Upgrade.
We're using recoil physics.
Yeah, we're flying a tank.
All right, who's the first to go up the ladder?
Oh no, I have to roll another purple.
No. You're good. You're good, B. You're good. It was only 2
the
purple.
Herc.
Herc,
Yeah, I saw Herc.
we're going to do 3 because he was carrying Alira.
God damn.
Man, look at us succeeding on athletics checks.
Yeah, look at that. Bunky, you and Halo are the last ones to go up this ladder. And with that, we're both going to make coordination checks. Is this... Where is it?
If only we had one spray foam grenade between the bunch of us.
If only, but we'll have to remember that for next time.
Gee, Halo, it would have been nice if we had some grenades.
There are no
Channeling.
grenades down here.
Could have made some out of the guns.
And a
Just
fire
like-
extinguisher.
Just channeling my my Jane from Serenity.
Monkey, can you give me an easy coordination check?
One purple.
Yeah, it's just one.
What the fuck?
So we ran really fast, and then you both just headbutt each other trying to go up the ladder.
Yes.
Like full
He
on.
goes to jump onto the ladder and absolutely tackles.
This is just full on Three Stooges here.
So as we're going up, Monkey, I think with one advantage, you're going to be the last one to go up. But as we're both being chased by this discount baneling that thankfully cannot climb ladders.
I don't know. You still have 3 destiny points.
The destiny point to climb a
Grows
ladder.
wings.
It grows wings. I thought that was another Zerd unit, but I'll have to do more research.
There's leaping banelings. I don't know
No,
if
there's-
that's what
Oh yeah, that's right. There's also the splitter rings. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next time with
Oh
Vera.
no, I gave him ideas.
It was bound to happen. At least we know how.
Yes, so as you're climbing up the ladder, it attempts to try to jump and clang at the ladder as you're climbing it. So while we do avoid its immediate explosion, the extra stress on us is going to make us take 2 wounds, as our muscles are stressed particularly hard from the shaking of the ladder.
I thought you were gonna say we like hit our heads on every rung on the way up, like Tamira's going down that ladder.
Oh,
I still think they should take the 2 wounds from headbutting each other.
that would also be excellent flavor.
And they suffer a crit.
Yep.
No, they're fine. 2 wounds.
A gruesome
Hey.
wound.
I still have to heal a crit from the horrific injury I gave myself, so
How? I don't even remember this.
this is from the Space Ghost.
Ah.
And I totally forgot to ask if that healed, but that's okay. So yes, as you move back up to the surface, there is clattering as we climb back up. And and I presume that Monkey, you're gonna shut the door.
I'm gonna shoot wildly down the hatch and then shut the door.
Yeah, you see the bloat tick is what it's called. Scatter as blaster fire comes towards it and run away. Kind of looks around.
Alira's
Looks
like got
between your legs.
Alira's got like a fistful of Herc's toga in her mouth, and there's just this muffled.
Guys, does anyone have a communicator?
Doesn't one of us have one from the from the planet where we went to gamble and
I think we
doesn't
have
Halo have one?
collectively one. Yeah.
Yeah, the only one I see is the Stormtrooper helmet comlink that I have.
Yeah, that's probably
Let's-
the one. Anyways, Monkey's gonna dive into the pool and do the same thing Alira's doing.
All right, this session should last about like another 15 or so minutes, so just bear with me.
Mhm.
Halo is going to go into the water and try to hide her shame, as you definitely notice the brown stain on her pants. Kind of fumbles with the helmet that she has, a little comlink from the helmet. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Kind of looks around with a very nervous face on it.
Destiny point.
Destiny
Idea.
point what?
One of the Mandos.
You hear Rygar coming from it.
Oh, I guess that works too.
He's been demoted. He's not really one of the Mandos anymore. That's so sad.
Yeah, Heracles is gonna punch the lock to make sure it stays locked.
Yeah, the hatch is now broken locked. Like, it's gonna stay locked.
The metal deforms.
The metal deforms. Ain't no one opening that without a plasma coder. Hello? It's like, kids, where are you? Halo, is that you? Halo's not good at articulating words at the moment. Halo?
Large Mando died.
What?
Swordman dead. Swordman explode. Acid goop. StarCraft reference.
As you hear, it sounds like a noise around him. Look, get back to the clan hideout. I've got an idea.
Heracles is gonna walk over to the river and just lay down and float down and just that dead look in his eye.
Look, there ain't much time. You guys need to get back to the clan hideout. Where's Ramses? Where's Beskad?
Swordman dead.
He's dead?
Exploded. Melted.
Oh.
You hear Alira like on the verge of hyperventilating over in the corner there, or next to the thing. She's just like staring at this hatch.
Dang, I forgot to bring it there.
I forgot.
Must
Halo-
preserve.
Just
Please.
drag everyone over, okay? Ramses will pick you up. Kind of looks over and kind of is like, let's get going.
Yeah, no, he's gonna pick up a lyre and absolutely book it the entire way back.
That's all you
Just
hear
pick
from
up a lyre.
Alira.
Yeah, pick up a lyre and just absolute book it, full sprint. Entire way.
So as you're booking it back down to the center area, you see actually Rygar engaging in a melee combat with some of these members who you presume are part of the Eilon Nova Guard.
Sandmen.
Are they
Sandmen.
within range?
They're within punching range.
They're within this is roughly longish range where you're currently at.
Block.
As you're seeing Rygar engage these with combat, he kind of just sees you in the minute and kind of just gestures like, go that way. Go. Don't worry, I'll help. As these Nova Guards are spearing Rygar, and Rygar is deflecting it with his two-handed Zweihander. And as Rygar is deflecting, and he launches one of these Nova Guards up and over into the river in a pretty brutal fashion. You see the other Nova Guards, they throw down their spears, and they're switching out to a short sword.
Oh no.
As you watch this, he tells you guys, like, don't get involved in this, I got this. Just keep going. What did the kids do?
Are they within medium range?
You gonna try and shoot it out?
Hit monkey, activate.
Hit monkey, activate. As you're seeing that, you do hear a noise coming from behind you. Sounds like hovering. It looks like two of those spooks that you didn't clean up earlier. Followed up by a few more.
Oh no. That's not good.
As
Come on,
you're
guys.
running,
We need to go get the others.
as you're running on through, you eventually see Ramses and Bez as they're rushing pretty far along. So they turn around to see Rygar. As Rygar is continuing the duel, they're exchanging blows. But every time you see Rygar get a blow landed on him by the Nova Guard, you notice his reaction seems to be shorter, slower, and slower. He's not slamming in with the two-handed sword like he used to. It's more like a slow swing instead of like a concentrated quick blow. And he kind of is looking down towards you, telling you, go! Go, I'll meet you. Just go. As these spooks get closer and closer.
Heracles gonna help Rygar.
You're gonna go help Rygar?
He's gonna toss the Lyra to one of these two Mandos.
Alright. Give me a 2 black, 5 red resilience check.
Oh, well, I'm probably gonna get knocked out by some unknown force.
Yes. As you're trying to help Rygar with this.
So is that 2 black, 5 red?
5 red, yes. As you're now medium range as...
1 despair.
No.
Damn it.
As you try to get closer and closer, one of the Nova Guards, they are starting to try to ignore Rygar, and they see the kid, and they just throw a throwing dagger in your direction. Rygar locks with you
Oh no.
and says, you have to go. Heracles, you see like a vision of the forest that if you don't leave, you will be buried here.
Here, fucking hell, these guys look like.
As you see more of these guards coming over and over to the short land bridge.
Okay, Heracles is gonna turn back around, go back to Lyra, and get back to booking it.
Get back to booking it.
Alira, as she's been dropped here, she lifts her eyes blearily and starts looking around. She sees Rygar in the distance fighting these things. She sees her
Yes.
get this dagger, come hurtling at him and turning around and running. An uncharacteristic.
Oh, Kurt, could you also roll me a critical injury at... Ooh. Let me look at the... Continue with the story.
So she looks
Continue
up,
with it, Lyra.
she sees him getting daggered, and bleary-eyed, she looks up and she grabs her Leku in a forceful grip, and very similar to what happened back in Coruscant when everything was going down, when Master Dorn got shot, she just grabs her Leku and screams. Can I, using a destiny point or 2 destiny points, basically flavor distracting behavior to basically affect all of the enemies, like just like a wave of force like hits them and kind of knocks them off. It's not gonna like stop them. I understand this is narrative, but she just screams and this absolute stunning wave of just unbridled force energy hits everything, and the circuits on these little buzz droids start sputtering, and the Nova Guard kind of stagger back and holding their heads in this.
Yes. Give me 2 destiny points for that, and I will say narratively you are tapping into the dark side with the emotional fear of all of it.
So yeah, she's just like on her knees, and this just piercing scream just rips out of her. It probably even affects like the people, her allies around her get this, and they're kind of, you've got Monkey and Bee and Halo and Herc and even Rygar, and the Mandalorians hear this, and everyone just kind of like clutches at their heads, and as this just wave of unbridled emotion bursts out from her.
Absolutely. As it kind of stuns the battlefield, these spooks stumble a little bit. They fall into the water and float as they're starting to regain electrical composure. The Nova Guard just they brace themselves against it. Even Rygar, you can see it sapping all its strength, and he's on the floor. And you can just hear in the calm, "Go." As he stands up, and you see Ramsey immediately recognizes, you see a bandolier of thermal detonators that Rygar brought. And he is trying to drag all of you kids as fast as possible to get out of here. Like, if we don't leave now, we are going to be buried alive. Let's get going. As he pushes her
out a mournful scream. They already had to do this once back on Coruscant. Now they're doing it again with another father figure.
Yes. B, you were being shoved back in. Monkey, you're also being grabbed by Ramses.
I'm gonna say Monkey is like shooting wildly at both the Nova Guards and the buzz droids.
Yep.
With monkey noises and monkey rage, has to be dragged away.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Heracles, can you roll me a plus 40 crit on yourself while you're at it from the despair? From the knife hitting you.
Let me remember how to.
There should be
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a macro for it.
As Ramsey looks mournfully and, under his breath, and he says, "Till we meet again in heaven, brother." And as you're running down the tunnels back to the Blackstar base, the Nova Guard stand up and are ready to deliver a finishing blow. But Rygar, defiant until the end, raises his bandolier of thermal detonators. And in a flash, you look back, you see bright light, and then the rocks tumbling and crumbling, and there's no getting back to him. That's it. You even hear Ramsey's like, "Damn. He did say he would die for these kids. Never thought. I never thought I'd see the day."
Alira is just sobbing profusely, reaching out toward this, what was the flash of light, and she's inconsolable.
Monkey keeps shooting.
Keep shooting. There's not much left to be done. There's only rubble there now. As you come back to home, it's a much quieter place. No happy dad energy. No loving, caring Rygar.
No head tilt.
No head tilt. .0, not even 45 degrees. But Font comes back from her thing. So, kind of looks around. Where's Rygar? Where's Beskad?
The feeling that none of the kids are going to be looking at anyone talking to them. They're just going to be looking at each other,
Alira,
teary-eyed.
Alira looks up.
Hmm.
There is just tears streaming down her face, and there's just no words. You can see in her eyes just the sorrow and loss of.
I think that B, like, as soon as they were able to be alone, B would probably, uncharacteristic for her usually reserved person, would probably just start bawling and leap onto Alira for a hug as they're going through this.
Yeah.
She is over definitely by Alira.
Monkey is drinking as many cups of coffee as he can get his paws on, drowning his sorrows.
Halo's isolating herself to the corner.
What's Herc doing?
Trying to figure it out at the moment.
Stress eating. Ice cream sandwich pile. Stockpile.
Ice cream sandwich stockpile? That sounds about right.
Just one biting them.
Alira sniffs and. They're gone. There were
Font looks at
all those
Mhm.
things down there.
That's in character, by the way.
Font looks the room, understands that looks like Beskad and Rygar sacrifice themselves for the greater good of the clan. Ramses looked and said, "It's a good thing you even had those Mandalorians help us. We certainly underestimated their strength. You know what's important right now. Yeah, we know. See Ramses and holstering his weapon and just looking around for the kids. Goes around B and Illyria as they're crying. And tries to offer a conciliatory. He has a body language of like, we know it's hard on you. He tries to offer a conciliatory like shoulder side hug to you guys.
Lyra literally doesn't respond. There's just like touching, and she's just holding, like clinging to B, and tears are just flowing again.
Monkey doesn't resist, but he's definitely more focused on the coffee.
Bont just kind of looks over and
Where?
sees.
Where was Auntie Aaron and all the others? Why weren't they with him?
Bont knows why, but she doesn't have the heart to tell them the truth right now. She knows no matter what answer she gives, it's only going to make the situation worse. She looks at Halo, kind of sulking in the corner. She knows what the room is, and you see a tear shed down her. She still has her hand on the entire time, but kind of see her head tilt a little.
Heracles is looking for him when he sees Font walking in front of him. See that red helmet, red armor. He's gonna ask, why? Why did you send us on this mission? Why did you send him on this mission? Because of you, he's dead. It was you that did this. And he's gonna start seeing red.
He's gonna start what?
Seeing red in his eyes from that scream from Alaris. He's just always able to shake that off.
Font recognize.
Maybe he gets closer and closer.
Because sometimes life doesn't go the way we expect.
But why? Yes, we're just kids. Why would you send us on this mission? Why didn't you just leave us here? What in your mind thought this was a good idea?
You're having some thinking of a response. You're a part of the family. Being a part is both good, sometimes good, and sometimes bad. No one could have predicted it would have gone like this, though.
Intel.
I'm sorry for your loss on this.
Intel bad. Why Intel bad? Yeah, he's looking at the tall lady accusingly.
We're still trying to figure that out. And that is what I'm going to work on right now. I'm sorry for your loss. Our loss. Rygar was a good Mandalorian. A true warrior. The epitome of what it means to be a Mandalorian. He will not be soon forgotten. And Vaughn just exits.
Herc's just gonna turn around, clench his fist, punch the wall as hard as he can. Regardless of probably harmed himself or not, he's just gonna punch it.
Yeah, you definitely when you punch it, assuming you're doing it with some force, you definitely notice that you're cracking the
he's gonna do it with the force.
Oh, sounds like you're embracing perhaps your more dark side nature with it.
Possibly, yes,
Yeah.
depending on how the roll goes.
All right, roll me a force die on it.
Alira's scream certainly would be affecting him.
Certainly.
Any difficulty or just roll?
I just want to see what the force die rolls up.
Okay,
Oh.
let me remember how to roll a single force die.
Should just be able to click the little D20 symbol next to right below the chat log.
I could roll a force die from there.
Yeah, you should just be
Oh.
able to click that and it pulls up a roll.
I guess I'm not using the dark side.
He's too good. He's too noble.
He's too noble.
He punches the wall and falls down and curls up into a ball and starts to cry.
Yep. It's like the best possible outcome to all of it. Alira, you swear you hear a voice in your head with all this. You're not sure if this is like the stress affecting you, someone's trying to talk in your head, someone's whispering something. Or if you're just your own insanity or losing it with the intense emotions going through. With enough power, you could have saved him. I can show you this power. If you listen. But no one's whispering into you while saying that. Swear it's just a voice in your head.
Yeah,
Did you want to hear the voice?
Alira's
Did someone
eyes
speak
kind
it
of
to you?
open up, and he hears these words, and she's like looks around, and then kind of
There's
tucks
no
back
puzzle
in
box.
against B.
Ramsey kind of looks over. Back to Bez. It's a dark day for Clan Blackstar. And unless anyone has anything else they want to do, that will be the end of the session.